remember. Talking about something.
Oh, streamer.
True love,
Go wash your
true
butt.
love, true love, true love.
And I got another video you can react to. There's gonna be a dude. He's gonna review it, and then I want to see what you guys say to it too.
Millions of years ago, a meteorite made of vibranium, the strongest substance in the world, struck Africa. 5 tribes settled the area and called it Wakanda. They lived in constant war with each other until a warrior shaman received a vision from the panther goddess, Bast. She led him to the heart-shaped herb. The plant life was affected by vibranium, so it granted him superhuman strength, speed, and instincts. He became king and the first Black Panther. 4 tribes agreed to live under his rule, while the 5th tribe, the Jabari, chose to remain independent. Using vibranium, Wakanda advanced their technology beyond any other nation, and as the world fell into chaos, they protected themselves by hiding, keeping all their resources and knowledge to themselves. But not everyone agreed with that policy. In 1992, King T'Chaka's brother, N'Jobu, was among them. As part of Wakanda's intelligence service, the War Dogs, he was sent abroad as a spy, and in America saw their people suffering. He called for Wakanda to arm them and bring about a global uprising, but his brother, King T'Chaka, denied his request. So N'Jobu took matters into his own hands by partnering with arms dealer Ulysses Claw. With N'Jobu's help, Claw stole vibranium from Wakanda, killing many in the process. What N'Jobu didn't know is that his other partner in crime was also a war dog, another undercover Wakandan named Zuri. Zuri was sent by the king to keep tabs on his brother, and when T'Chaka found out what his brother had done, he came to America to bring him home to answer for his crimes. He refused to go and pulled a gun on Zuri, forcing T'Chaka to strike him down and kill his own brother. To hide what happened, T'Chaka and Zuri lied to Wakanda, claiming N'Jobu disappeared, but they made a fatal mistake. N'Jobu had fallen in love with an American woman and had a child, Eric. T'Chaka left that child in America, and that child would go on to grow resentful and inherit his father's cause. And he would do so with a vengeance, because he found panther claws in his father's chest. He knew it was T'Chaka that killed his father. He began training and preparing for a homecoming. Eric graduated MIT at 19 and went on to join an elite Black Ops unit, just to practice killing. And kill he did, enough to earn him the nickname Killmonger. In 2016, King T'Chaka is killed during the signing of the Sokovia Accords. So his son, Killmonger's cousin, T'Challa, assumes the throne and becomes the new Black Panther. His first order of business is revenge. It appears Steve Rogers' friend, James Barnes, was responsible for the explosion which killed his father, so T'Challa goes after him. But he soon learns that Barnes was framed, and he learns of Barnes' troubled past, how he was captured by Hydra and brainwashed to kill for them as the Winter Soldier. Although Barnes recovered his identity, the programming is still in his mind and could be activated by the wrong person. So T'Challa agrees to take Barnes back to Wakanda, where, using their advanced technology...
At first, he was, this guy here, he was actually human, I think.
Oh, that's Civil War. I haven't seen Civil War.
Yeah, and he went to, and he did replace his arm and stuff, and like, cause he was damaged bad, and then after the war, then, they used that, man, and you know.
Wait. Black Panther, T'Challa, he was in Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
That was his debut.
Yeah, that was. They were trying to. This was like. Yeah, he's like mixed. This is Black Panther is mixed in a lot of movies, bro. Like, to actually get the full story of the Black Panther, this is mixed with too many other movies you have to watch.
It's not really that many. You just gotta really just watch Civil War, the first Black Panther, and
the Avengers, the end game Avengers, and then this one. Yes,
Endgame.
Endgame. He's part of it, and then
No,
this one,
Infinity War, not Endgame.
Oh yeah.
Infinity War.
Endgame, he comes back.
He comes back, but it's not that big of a role, to be honest, bro.
He just comes at the end though. Like
Yeah, he just comes at the end. Yeah, not really that many movies.
So he wasn't popular until his first movie. Then makes sense.
Who, Black
No, he
Panther?
was popular before the movie.
Black
but
Panther, he been
wasn't known
popular.
as much.
The name been there. It's just that they had to put it in someone's face. So T'Challa was the person to do it, and then he played that role. But before T'Challa, Black Panther been existed. It was just probably, he wasn't a black person. I don't think it was a black person, because in the comics he was a white dude or
black.
something. No, he was
always-
not a black
always
dude.
black.
In the comics, he wasn't black.
Yeah, he was.
It was a white dude. I
Nah,
think it was a
bro,
white
he was
dude.
always black.
Let me see.
White dude. Was Black Panther ever white? Was Black Panther originally white? So the Marvel Comics Black Panther, created by Stan Lee in 1992, generally considered the first African black superhero in American comics, but for the first 32 years of its existence, from 1966 to 1998, the writers were all white. So they were all white at first.
Yeah, the writers were white, but Black Panther was always black.
Yikes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Technology, they'll look for a way to cure his mind. As king,
Right?
Hmm?
They fail representing the black culture.
I mean, they honestly
if I
just
can do
want the
that.
money. They just care about the money, bro. Whatever gives them the money,
that's
they'll do it.
everything.
Not
That's literally
everything.
everything. It is, bruh. It's always about the money.
No, not everything. If everything was always about the money, then, you know, people with pride wouldn't exist. With the fat amount of pride, I don't mean like just regular, like talking about Vegeta pride, bro.
Ending explained. I'm interested.
T'Challa is quickly torn between two manners of ruling. On one hand, his father always insisted Wakanda remain hidden from the world as it had for decades. On the other hand, people like Nakia, T'Challa's ex-lover, insist Wakanda has a responsibility to help others around the world. As a member of the War Dogs, just like N'Jobu, she's seen people suffering firsthand. T'Challa's mind, however, remains unchanged. He will keep Wakanda hidden
That's a W
and
wife
safe,
right there.
just like his father would have wanted.
I need me one of
But
them.
soon, his perception of
You will get that in due time, indeed.
his father changes drastically.
why
After
they have
stealing a
both actors in
vibranium
it. That looks
artifact
insane.
from a museum, the arms dealer who evaded T'Challa's father for 30 years appears on their radar, Ulysses Klaue. Ever since Klaue's attack years earlier, Wakanda has wanted his head, so T'Challa goes after him, with a little help from an upgraded Black Panther suit, courtesy of Princess Shuri, his sister, Wakanda's chief scientist. He's also joined by Nakia and Okoye, head of the Kingsguard, and an elite group of warriors, the Dora Milaje. They plan on intercepting Klaue in South Korea, where he intends to sell the vibranium. But things get complicated when they realize the buyer is Everett Ross, an agent of the CIA, part of a sting operation. In the ensuing chaos, T'Challa nearly kills Ulysses, but holds back when he notices the public watching. Instead, he allows the CIA to take him into custody. But Klaue is quickly freed by a powerful ally, Eric
What are you talking about?
Killmonger. During Eric's
I'm watching a recap.
attack, Ross protects Nakia by taking a bullet. So T'Challa insists they bring him to the one place with the technology to save him, Wakanda. Okoye argues it's not their responsibility, but T'Challa cannot stand by knowing they can help. Ross knows Eric as Killmonger, former Black Ops, but T'Challa recognized a ring worn around his neck, identical to the one T'Challa himself wears, something he kept from his father after his death. He realizes Eric must be Wakandan and must have something to do with his father. Returning home, he demands answers from Zuri and gets them. The whole story, how T'Challa's father killed his own brother and left a young boy behind, a boy who became Killmonger. After freeing Claw, Eric quickly betrays him. He kills the arms dealer and brings his body to Wakanda, proving he succeeded where T'Challa and T'Challa's father failed. This wins him favor from some, including T'Challa's close friend W'Kabi, who lost parents in Claw's attack years earlier. With royal blood in his veins, Eric has the right to challenge T'Challa in ritual combat for the throne, so he does, and he wins. Before he can strike T'Challa a lethal blow, Zuri offers himself as sacrifice in his stead. Without hesitation, Eric kills him and seemingly kills T'Challa. A new king and Black Panther is crowned, and he is ruthless, quickly setting his plans in motion to send vibranium weapons around the world for violent uprising. Nakia begs Okoye to help overthrow the new king, but despite what she may want, Okoye and the Dora Milaje are loyal to the crown, whoever may wear it. So,
That's so seller mentality.
She did so bad.
She's
She
like,
sold bad
oh
with
my
that one.
gosh, but that's so corrupt because that's not. It's like remember Byakuya from Bleach? This is a good example. So like you could obey and follow law and principle. Like you are doing what's course of action to how the society of there where they live, or you can have a gravitation to what you want and whatever is family. You have to choose.
Well, there's a difference
She
between.
knows that was corrupt working for that nigga, but she was like, "Nah, I'm gonna just stay." Oh, and where was the mom too? We didn't see.
The
I think you
mom,
about to say
she was
about the
actually
mom.
trying to. She was actually trying to fight that the dude when he became king. I actually saw the movie.
Yeah, that's
She
tough.
actually tried to fight back the mom, and she won. She
She
literally
even-
carried that movie. She carried.
She
this
even
movie.
brought that up too. She brought that up in the movie we watched.
Yeah,
Like she said
yeah.
that how she did that.
Her friend, yeah, like not her friend, but that woman, that the head of the king's guard, she sold in that movie. That movie, she sold when that dude became king. She was talking about she only sees loyalty to the crown. Bro, it could be a demon in the crown and it's raps. What is she talking about?
And too, she took the freaking princess out when she not even a fighter, bro. Like, and she got captured, bro. So see a seller.
But I feel like she probably definitely learned from her mistake. To follow
Yeah.
principles, not you don't have to follow rules, because rules not always, depending on the situation, rules is not always gonna work. Principles are.
Okoye and the Dora Milaje are loyal to the crown, whoever may wear it. So, Nakia, Shuri, Ross, and T'Challa's mother Ramonda approach the independent tribe, the Jabari. Their leader, M'Baka, reveals that T'Challa is alive. They found him in a coma. Ramonda feeds her son the heart-shaped herb, and the plant's power brings T'Challa to the ancestral plane where he sees his father. T'Chaka welcomes his son to the afterlife, but T'Challa refuses to go. He tells his father,
herb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, so in the beginning he died, but he didn't take the herb in the beginning yet, right?
yeah, he
He
did.
did.
In
He
order to
took it a lot of
become the
times,
Black
actually.
Panther, you
Oh.
need to eat the herb.
But how did he revive again then?
No, he revived because the herb revived him, but it's not, the herb didn't really revive him. He didn't really revive. He was already alive. It's just that he was at a critical state. That herb put him in full health.
Oh
It's a
my
sensu bean.
God,
It's basically a
that herb
sensu
is
bean.
broken. That herb is broken.
That herb is a sensu bean, bro. That's basically what it is.
But you could
He
die
ate
to
that
it,
stuff.
cause Shuri, she had it. She was like, you might die.
Yeah, you can die depending on who you are. Like if you weak, bro, or you don't have the bloodlines of these people, those two, then you're done. Because what you call, you seen that one scene with those people, the other tribe, with that guy, his people, they took it. Half of them freaking died. Half of them died, and the other half went to the water.
Yeah, cause the dude said their blood is poison, so they'd be done for.
father that he was wrong. He was wrong to leave Eric in America, and he was wrong to keep Wakanda closed from the world. T'Challa will right those wrongs. He wakes with new purpose and returns to his people. With T'Challa alive, Killmonger's claim is invalidated.
that vision gives you new
Okoye and the
purpose,
Dora
bro.
Milaje are back on T'Challa's side. But with W'Kabi and others supporting Killmonger, civil war breaks out. They fight, while Killmonger's ships take off, carrying vibranium weapons to fuel his global uprising. But with Shuri's help, Ross takes down those ships before they leave. And with surprise reinforcements from the Jabari, Killmonger's army is defeated.
so
As for
lucky.
Eric himself, he is mortally wounded in combat with T'Challa. Eric Killmonger, true name N'Jadaka, takes one last look at Wakanda, the home he was denied, and dies next to his cousin. In the aftermath, T'Challa shows Nakia and Shuri his new plans for Wakanda, to share their knowledge and resources around the world, to help those who need it. Sometime later, the Mad Titan Thanos seeks to complete his quest, collecting all 6 Infinity
Ooh, look at the
Stones,
timeline.
granting him incredible power, enough to
The
wipe
timeline.
out half of all life in the universe.
To the timeline.
How they it played in alignment with the stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, you have to watch different movies to actually know Black Panther
Yeah.
like full story.
That's pretty
These
fire.
are
I
all
like that.
different movies.
And solve the problem of dwindling
Up
resources.
for interpretation.
As heroes unite and the Avengers reassemble after a recent fallout over the Sokovia Accords, Thanos successfully acquires the Power, Space, and Reality Stones. Hoping to stop him
Thanos
from
coulda
getting
did a
all
lot more
6,
damage
the Avengers
with those
decide to
Infinity
destroy
Stones.
Hey,
one of
He
the
didn't
Thanos
want
stones
could
in
have
their
literally
possession,
one-shot
the Mind
everybody,
Stone.
bro.
He could.
He didn't want to,
He
though.
All
could
them
have
damn
folded everybody.
gemstones
Cool.
on his
He didn't care
knuckles,
about
bro.
fighting. All they wanted to do is just clap the world.
He really didn't care about fighting
he did was
until
just-
Infinity War.
He just did
That's
a
when he wanted
refresh.
smoke.
He did a refresh of the world. That's all he
He
did.
was a
bro.
troll. He was just like eyes. And,
He
like,
did
had
do a
goals.
refresh of the world. That nigga deleted all temp files, bro.
Facts. He just all he did was you know what I'm saying, went to the recycling bin and deleted the residue. That's
Deleted-
all.
I just did that too.
That's all he did.
They deleted his temp files, bro. He was like, all right. He said balance is restored, bro.
There's too many temp files on the earth, man. They gotta get booted out. They gotta get deleted.
Nah,
Man.
bro. Not just the earth, the
same-
universe. Man,
Facts.
deleted the temp files of the universe, bro.
Facts, bro.
A Mind Stone which gives Vision, a synthetic
He
but
made the whole galaxy reset, bro. That stuff was crazy.
That's tough, bro.
sentient member of the Avengers.
He could have really
life.
did some crucial damage for real, though.
Yeah, he could have literally went to every universe or went to every planet, clapped all the heroes. They all would have died. He could have folded all of them. Literally, he could have ended Marvel with his own hands, bro.
To remove it without killing him, they'll
Dude
need
coulda
advanced
ended Marvel,
technology.
bro.
The sort of technology you can only find in Wakanda. And in Wakanda, James Barnes has woken up with a cured mind. T'Challa and Okoye fashion him with a new
Bucky.
bionic arm and prepare for
Bucky
the war they know is
Barnes.
coming. Once the Avengers arrive,
Winter
Shuri gets to
Soldier.
work on Vision. They can safely remove the Mind Stone, but it'll take time, a luxury they don't have. While they work, Thanos acquires the Soul Stone, and his forces arrive in Wakanda. But at T'Challa's orders, they prepare to fight and buy as much time as possible. The Avengers, side by side with Wakanda's army, fight. But once Thanos
Dude, that
arrives,
scene was
now in
fire as
possession of the
freak.
Time Stone
Like,
too,
locks it in
their
Wakanda
time
like that.
runs out. Wanda destroys the Mind Stone,
Thanos
killing
pull up,
Vision.
Be like, what up?
So Thanos simply reverses time, bringing Vision and the Mind Stone back.
She destroyed
Then
the
he rips
stone,
the
and he was
stone from
like,
Vision's skull.
It's all good.
Funniest part, he let her do that whole thing. He could have stopped her like before she even tried that. But he let her have her hopes up just to destroy it.
Just to destroy it, bro. That is demon hours, bro. That's how you know that man.
Funny,
Thanos is a
People
different
killing him
breed, bro.
again. With
Wow.
all
Hey, he
6
said,
stones
"I'll
in
let
his
you think
gauntlet,
you win."
Thanos snaps.
Guys, he gave her a little moment just to
For real.
bring back
It's
time.
like when you let your little brother play the game, bro. You let him win, and you stomp him the next round, bro.
Facts. That's
You don't
literally
even
what
let
he
him
did,
hit
bro.
you, bro.
He literally did that to her, bro.
And half of all life vanishes, including T'Challa.
The Temp
But
Files.
5 years later, he's brought back. Although Thanos destroyed the stones to prevent anyone reversing the snap, and Thor killed him, the Avengers traveled back in time to alternate realities and acquired replacement stones, allowing them to bring back the lives that were lost. But their actions draw the ire of a Thanos from an alternate reality, leading to another battle for the
Dang,
stones.
the other Thanos saw it. That's so wild, man. That dude's too much OP.
With the Black Panther resurrected,
OP.
Wakanda lends their forces in the rematch, and the heroes are victorious. But not without cost. As they celebrate the win, they also mourn the loss of Tony Stark, who sacrificed himself to win the
Iron Man
war.
got clapped.
T'Challa, Okoye, and Shuri
I mean,
are
say
present
the
at the
universe,
funeral.
bro.
That's
Man
the
didn't do
last
that,
we
bro.
saw
The
of
universe would've
Wakanda
got
or the Black
folded.
Panther in the
Exactly.
MCU.
They would have all got folded.
Yeah,
So
bro.
now you're ready to watch the sequel,
next one.
Wakanda Forever. If you enjoyed this video,
Iron Man is a goat. I'm not gonna lie.
Iron Man, if it wasn't for Iron Man, there would be no Black Panther 3, bro. Bro, Thanos would have folded every tribe, everything there exists, bro. Anything that has hero in it, he's destroying it. Everybody's
Anything that exists, bro. He was just gonna delete the whole Earth and remake it, bro.
facts, bro.
Not the
This dude
Earth, the
about to
universe.
play-
He was about to delete the universe and remake it.
This dude Thanos, when he had them stones, bro, that man was in Minecraft creative mode, bro. After that,
Oh God, bro.
so
Creative mode for real.
Bro, how many times did you sleep on that one stream, bro?
Hmm?
Bro, it looked like you slept like 5 times.
be like that sometimes, you know.
Thanos.
I didn't even know I
Is a
streamed
demon.
that long, bro. I didn't know I streamed that long.
26 hours. Alright, yo, I'm finna dip, bro.
Alright, bro.
HP's at.
Forever.
That makes me uncomfortable.
The film has a massive post-credit scene that points to a lot of things in the MCU, and throughout this video we're going to be breaking it all down. It introduces someone new, and in this video we
Bro,
want to talk about the meaning
fact
behind
that
this.
They had Iron Man type shit. She had an Iron Man suit. You know how OP that is? And she made it herself, bro. She was like, I'm seeing it on YouTube. What?
And also what it teases for the future. There's also rumors of what we were originally supposed
Yeah, another Black Panther's coming. It's too obvious.
to be getting, and
Yeah,
some stuff
they
with
made it
Everett
too
Ross
obvious.
that could set up Secret Invasion. Sure, you can't be serious if you don't hit that thumbs up button, and if you enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe for spoilers forever. I swear I'm not doing the arm cross thing, and with that out of the way, let's get into Wakanda Forever.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Ee, little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry.
Okay, so upon leaving the theatre, the first thing you probably want to see us talk about is the reveal in the post-credits scene. Wakanda Forever, of course, had to deal with the fact that it lost its lead due to the sad passing of Chadwick Boseman. Boseman kept his cancer a closely guarded secret, and the cast and creative team were as shocked as the rest of the world to learn that he passed away. Ryan Coogler has said in interviews that he originally had a script in place that focused heavily on T'Challa's perspective, but he of course had to rework this from the ground up. His feeling of grief and loss has massively shaped the release, and the pain of him being gone can be felt in almost every single performance. Since his passing, the hashtag Recast T'Challa movement has slowly been building momentum online, with many saying that the character means a lot to people and that he should be someone that we still see in the MCU. Marvel has been in a difficult position because of this, and it's clear they want to honour Chadwick's legacy whilst also keeping the Black Panther in place. And much like the comics, Shuri ends up taking up the mantle of the Black Panther in the movie. This is something that was passed on to her in the source material, but the post-credit scene hints how we can still have a T'Challa in the MCU that takes over the mantle. In the movie, we discover T'Challa died of an unknown illness, and since then Wakanda has been mourning the loss. Nakia never attended the funeral, not only because she found it too painful, but also because she was carrying a secret with her.
When you left without saying a word,
It hurts. I regret not being there with all of you. It was not easy. He was king and Black Panther to everyone. But to me, he was everything.
Now we learn that she moved to Haiti, and we discover that she was pregnant with T'Challa's child. The mid-credits scene has Nakia bringing this child to meet Shuri, and we learn that his name is T'Challa. Both she and his father agreed that they didn't want him being exposed to the world at this point in his young life. Knowing that he would be dying, and the burden of royalty, it would add such an immense pressure to him at this young age, and therefore they hid him away. This is another reason why she...
Yeah. He didn't want the same thing happening what happened to his cousin. That was tough, bro. That man got left to the duty demons, bro.
His father, bro. That's an L man's for real.
Yeah, his father did folded both his cousin father and T'Challa's father. Like,
because it came back to bite him in the ass.
She didn't go to the funeral because she would have had to take him with her, and this would have revealed him. They had their own ceremony for him in Haiti and kept their private life private, so to not draw attention to him. However, he is still a prince of Wakanda, and being called T'Challa could cement the strategy that they're going to be using in the future. Because of this, we still technically have a T'Challa that can be the Black Panther. However, this doesn't try and continue or erase Chadwick's time in the role. Instead, it's very much carrying on his legacy, and also allowing the character of T'Challa to don the mantle down the line. I think that Shuri will remain the Black Panther for a number of years, and then we may get a time jump which will follow.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna be Black for a while, and then she's gonna teach that little boy how to fight this.
Hopefully she don't die though.
I mean, probably, bro. He has. If you're a protector of this degree, you're bound to get clapped. You're getting targeted. You're being targeted.
A similar thing to what happened in Avengers Endgame. This would allow the character to age up, and we could then have Shuri pass the mantle over to him. Shuri burns T'Challa's robes at the end of the film, and this shows that she can finally move on. The movie early on sets the stage for this, with Shuri wanting to set fire to them. However, she realizes that she'll end up burning the whole world down if she does, and decides not to. Come the end of the movie though, she finally does, and this is symbolic of her letting go. Now, a cool little detail we learn is that the baby T'Challa has been going under the name Toussaint. This could actually be a nod to Toussaint Louverture, who was a Haitian general that fought for the country's independence. That might be me clutching at straws to try and connect his name, but that's what I thought that they might have been doing. It's such an emotional scene, and it's very much a bittersweet way to go forward with a character in the MCU. Originally in the comics, T'Challa was in a relationship with Storm, and the pair had a son together called Azrai T'Challa T'Chaka. At the time that Black Panther was being developed, Disney didn't have the rights to use the X-Men characters, and they set him up with Nakia. However, they've now got the characters in the universe, and therefore they can possibly age up this T'Challa and have him be the one who marries Storm in the future of the MCU. He could then have a son and live out the original plan they had for Chadwick Boseman without erasing or recasting his version per se. So that's what the post-credit scene teases, and after a word from our sponsors, I want to go through what was supposed to be rumoured to be the post-credit scene for the film. Now this video is sponsored by Manscaped, and to celebrate our American chums holiday, 'tis the time to give thanks to the Manscaped Performance Package. Looking for vibranium.
Manscaped, man.
This is part of a government-funded expedition that ends up causing issues with Wakanda and the UN. Now when the movie was in production, there were leaks that it would be revealed she was hired by Dr. Doom in the post-credit scene. This has since been debunked, with Marvel stating that no scene was ever filmed. Whether it actually was part of the plan or not is something we'll never know, but I can say with 100% certainty that Dr. Doom was gonna be in the Now, so what happened was a couple of months back there was a post on Reddit that had major leaks for both Wakanda Forever and Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. We now know due to the release that about 90% of these leaks were right, and they did mention Dr. Doom at the end of the post. So kinda lends weight to it being true, but it could also be entirely made up. Either way, I thought I'd just drop that in there, and we can go back to the whole Tom Cruise Iron Man saga again. He was in it! Now Marvel kinda have a lot on their plate at the moment with Kang, so it makes sense to just focus on him for the upcoming phases, rather than trying to shove other villains in the mix. Personally, I'm glad that the film just stuck with the one credit
Doomsday.
scene, as I think the movie works better, not ending with
That man, Dr.
audiences being like, oh my god,
Demon.
there's a big villain for the next
He's
movie.
freaking
Instead,
OP.
Wakanda Forever has a more reflective, introspective, and acknowledgement of Chadwick Boseman rather than trying to hype up the next big movie. This keeps the focus on him and also his character T'Challa rather than having Morbius show up or something and tell everyone that it's intriguing. Now either way in the movie, the 괂ᴅ attack and they discover that the government has managed to get hold of a device that can locate vibranium. Namor is desperate to get this, as he knows it could potentially give those who have the mineral the power to enslave the planet. This throws Riri into the mix, who we learn created the device capable of locating the metal. She has the Ironheart suit early in its stages, and she develops one that will likely be in her Disney Plus show. It also seems like there's a bigger and bulkier version of this, and though details are sketchy, we have had some behind-the-scenes shots that show where things could be heading. She does get her Beetleborg one in this, which I think
I feel like she's gonna build another suit just for home, and then go to the other one, and probably steal some of its materials, and then bring it to the place. But that's not gonna work.
That's what I was
That's
thinking.
not
Too, like
gonna work though.
when they showed her, bro, I was like, she could be the villain if she wanted to.
Possibly, yeah. She is very smart.
will be the mainstay
Literally the smartest.
She's smarter than
her
Tony
age group.
Stark.
Smarter than him, yep.
suit, whilst this one in the leaks is
I don't
used
think
for
Tony
specific
was that
jobs.
smart when he was
Anthony
that age.
Ramos
My
will
nigga,
be
you
playing the HUD in the
cannot locate
series, and
vibranium.
there's even rumors that we might get Mephisto.
What the freak
He
is
has
that?
Some crazy
That's a
things.
demon.
He can turn into a demon? Literally.
Whilst this one in the leaks is used for specific jobs. Anthony Ramos will be playing the HUD in the series, and there's even rumors that we might get Mephisto. He hears some
What the freak is that?
crazy things sometimes, crazy
Mephisto.
untrue. Can't be, unless. Anyway, in the comics, the HUD is a man named Parker Robbins who came across a demon. This was later retconned to be Dormammu, and Parker managed to kill him. He stole a magical cloak that the villain was carrying, and this gave him special abilities. Slowly, he started to take over the entire crime syndicate, and I think Riri will very much be trying to stop this from happening.
All my life, been grinding all my life.
Ooh, that would be
Hustle
fire.
paid the price. All my life, grinding all my life.
Man, this
Either
kid's
way, the government
spoiling.
is after Riri too, leading to a big fight that the 괂ᴅ also get
He's a
involved in.
spoiler of
And the
all
final thing I want to talk
spoils.
about is the reveal with the lovebirds, Everett, Ross, and
That's too
Val.
funny.
Turns out they were married,
name?
and
Heavy
it's a big
spoilers.
addition that's
His channel name's Heavy Spoilers.
Oh,
actually a pretty
oh.
crazy reveal. In the film, we discover that he's been
You
giving intel to
upload this?
Wakanda, and his
Make sure you
ex-wife has him
say,
arrested
"Warning,
after a
spoilers,
mother's death.
Spoilers.
At the end of the movie, he's broken out of prison by Okoye, and we know that he'll be featuring in Secret Invasion next. He's going incognito in that trailer, and also working with Nick Fury, so he'll likely be on the side trying to oust the hidden Skrulls and the government. Val interestingly connects with Secret Invasion as well, and in that book it was revealed that a Skrull was masquerading as her. It was her and Nick Fury that were getting it on, and after she tried to kill him, Fury fought back. He managed to kill her, which is when it was revealed that she was actually a shapeshifter. This is what clued him into the
Ew.
invasion, and potentially they've switched things up with Ross here to make it so that he's the person who discovers it. Ross is busted out of jail by Okoye, and she's now wearing a new suit. She was kicked out of the Dora Milaje earlier in the movie, and though she gets to be back in them, she's now more in line with the Midnight Angels. This was a team that ended up being created in the source material, and this all happened after the Dora Milaje members fractured off and formed their own group. Now we also know that Val is going to be creating the Thunderbolts, and that she'll lead the group in the MCU. We have a lineup of them from D23, however, in addition to this I've heard Abomination will also be part of the group. They haven't made that official yet due to She-Hulk, but that makes the most sense because at the moment the entire
That guy. Zell.
team's just people. Now, take that with a pinch of salt, yeah? But that's releasing as the last movie in Phase 5, so we have time to
people
play the
got
Secret
no
Invasion
powers,
thing
bro.
out and for her to form the team.
How they gonna
In case you
fight
don't know,
freaking
basically Marvel censored the
villains?
Suicide Squad,
Villains.
and though this group of misfits isn't brought up here, I feel like they're slowly slotting Val throughout the MCU to tease towards that coming. General Ross will also be played by Harrison Ford, and I've got a feeling that it's going to be a really big movie. Now all in all, these are the threads that I can be seeing used in the future of the MCU. Though we haven't had a Dora Milaje or Midnight Angels Disney Plus show confirmed yet, there have been rumours of one happening for a long time. think this would be the perfect way to flesh out the world of Wakanda, and I hope that we get something along those lines. So those are all the main things that I can see happening in the future of the MCU, based off what
That is true, though.
happens at the end and the little
I see
breadcrumbs they
that
give us.
happening.
Next we go to the Ironheart show with Riri Williams taking on the Hood. Let me know if you're excited to see what happens in that, and I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the film
Oh,
as
that
well
girl, remember that girl, the smart
as
girl?
its ending. See what
I think he
happens in
said
that, and I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the film as
is,
well as its ending. We will be
protagonist of
know if you're
another
excited to see what
show.
happens in
Yeah,
that.
she about to get her own
with
show.
Riri Williams taking on the Hood. Let me know if you're excited to see what happens in that, and I'd also love to hear your thoughts on the film as well as its ending. We will be doing a bigger spoiler breakdown of the movie, going over more of the characters and flesh, just a better video. So yeah, make sure you stay locked into the channel for that. We are in a competition right now.
What if she becomes the new Iron Woman? I mean Iron Man, but she's the Iron Woman, and then Iron Man's wife comes and saves her. She folds.
I'll be so far.
Giving away 3 copies of Top Gun Maverick on the 15th of November, and all you have to do to be on the chance of winning is like the video, make sure you subscribe with notifications.
The Iron Man wife is not that cold. She's mad. She's just a human. If they put her in an actual fight, done. Good for third party.
Sure, we'll pack her.
Yeah, she would get packed up real nice.
Put in the meat packer.
Oh wait,
Dang,
you got
really?
some...
Huh?
What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, Relly streamed for like 20 minutes. Oh, never mind. My thing tweaking.
He streams a lot. He actually just started streaming again.
Yeah, no. He was just streaming it. He ended it and then reopened it.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He just did that too.
What you about to say?
Woman drinks and vapes so she can look older. It's a tough situation. This YouTuber chose food over his own life.
That nigga's a L. He literally makes YouTube videos and just eat.
I think it's that big guy that everybody knows about.
Yeah.
That big guy is wild. He used to be skinny, and then I don't know what happened to him. That he just decided to go to the gulag. Finding purpose in our
Insignificant.
insignificant existence.
It's that one girl, remember?
Yeah, it's that one girl. She look like she lives in TikTok.
She does.
Yeah.
She looks like she got a lot of simps. And then another one
pretty
is
much every woman,
Tyrone.
though.
Tyrone Magnus. You know, I'm interested to see what he says, and then you could do a rebuttal after he does his stuff. Because you might know what he's talking about. Plus, two, you react to him all the time.
Yeah.
There's no audio. Yo,
So,
I can't hear it.
I keep forgetting.
L streamer.
How am I doing? So, I went to see Black Panther 2. Black Panther Wakanda Forever in 4DX. Definitely wasn't worth it seeing it in 4DX. Some movies are worth it, some movies aren't. You don't know until you get out. Until you're in there in the middle of it, you don't know. So, this movie is the sequel.
He look mad as hell.
To the smash hit Black Panther. And in this movie,
You don't know what to say.
First of all, remember how I talked about in a lot of the videos
He looks
that I
disappointed.
did as far as the trailers went and some of the rumors about how the rumor was that the studio or other actors or director or whoever involved with talking about the movie was saying that the fans had no idea and didn't have things correct. Oh, we had it correct. We had it correct. I'm going to be all over the place with this. But basically, let me get this out the way. I thought the movie was actually directed well, looked well. It was a pretty movie. It was a long movie. And I fell asleep.
A lot of people say that in the critiques. It's very long.
Yeah,
he said he fell asleep
for a split second.
Oh, for a split second.
We all know that's not a good thing.
Wait, playback?
He said he fell asleep.
Was good. Okoye was my favorite in the movie. She was definitely my favorite. I could not. I did not like Riri Williams. I did not like her, and her suits were stupid looking. They did not work for me whatsoever. Namor.
That dude's cold. But
I can appreciate what they were trying to do with him.
I see what they tried to do with him, though.
But I wish they had stuck to the source material. He's all right. He's all right. He actually had a few good parts where he's kind of showing how menacing and scary he really is. Even like his flying moments, a few of them are like pretty cool. I really liked Angela Bassett in it. But they took her down a path in this movie I did not expect them to take her. And just so you know, they kill off a character in this movie that I didn't expect them to do. And when they did it, I took a piss break. I was pissed. Like, I literally was pissed, and I went to take a piss break. I was just like...
That is tough how she died, like... the way she died
It pissed me off because, like, the movie starts with a funeral, and then halfway the movie, another funeral. I'm like, bro, ain't no way. It feels like, you know, Dragon Ball Z. Remember Dragon Ball Z with Trunks? When Trunks was surviving with the Cell arc, and then Gohan died? It felt like that, bro.
That man
like,
Trunks saw everybody got revived. So dumb.
Bro, that nigga Trunks had a lock in. It was just him and Bulma for the future Trunks, bro. That's what Sherry was going through, bro. Everyone died, bro. Her and her brother, bro.
They definitely should have hashtag recast T'Challa.
Her brother died, mother died.
I can even appreciate what they were trying to do.
Nah, bro.
With how they start
this
the
nigga
story
said recast
off.
T'Challa. That's gonna look bad because everyone wants this person to be T'Challa, this nigga to be T'Challa, this nigga to be T'Challa. Oh, this dude doesn't feel like Chadwick Boseman. Oh, it's not the same. It doesn't hit different. Niggas want something, but they're not gonna get their. They're gonna get their hopes up for no reason, bro.
I feel like
everyone wants something different.
I mean, they basically did recast T'Challa. I mean, his son is the recast.
No, when he gets older.
Yeah, but his son is basically the replacement. So got a cast, basically. They just need a face on
I'm saying this. They could either wait 18 years till that nigga gets older, like that actor or the kid, or they can do like a time skip, you know, and then
that's
probably what they're gonna whoever.
Do. They're definitely time skip and then
that's what I'm saying.
Make them older.
We're gonna see who's gonna be though.
But
so it's already happened. But as far as like getting a face in there,
only one person cheering.
They will just have to find that. They're still looking for that. But as far as replacing or recasting T'Challa, he's already recasted because his son is casting. It's T'Challa, so he's the new T'Challa. But we just gotta find an actual face for him. Who knows?
You know, it's just. It did not work. I was bored a lot of the time.
That's tough.
A few of the fight scenes were pretty cool, but
put a volume up a little bit.
I can't believe they killed that character. I'm like, what? Although there is a super badass cameo in it, and it definitely worked head to toe. The look, the speech. Everything worked for that particular character. And besides Okoye, that was probably the best part of the movie to me. And it definitely worked. Pretty cool. But can't believe they killed that character. I'm like, what? Although there is a super badass cameo in it, and it definitely worked head to toe. The look, the speech, everything worked for that particular character. And besides Okoye, that was probably the best part of the movie to me.
He's trying not to spoil it.
This movie did not work for me, man.
I gotta think.
I like the first one better. Definitely, I like the first one better. And I don't fall asleep during Marvel movies. I didn't fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep in Captain Marvel. I don't think that's saying something, right? But it didn't work for me. I don't know what else to say. I wish they had went a different route with it. Shuri had.
It just didn't hit for him.
A couple of cool parts, but they did something with her character, what she was struggling with in the movie. I didn't know what they were. I was like, okay, and then she strong arms somebody into helping her do something near the end of the movie. And
oh yeah, that part. You talking about the part when the girl, T'Challa's sister, she comes through with the suit, and then she does an arm wrestle with the guy.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the freak was going on there too? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know what was going on. I thought they were gonna fight. And then she did arm wrestle. I was like, what has this movie turned into? I don't know what they were doing with that one.
These are like test her strength in a goofy manner because she a girl or something.
By the way, M'Baku has the funniest line in the whole movie. In the whole movie. I mean, I belly laughed out loud. Riri was irritating. I don't like how they had the actress to play her. I didn't like the character. And it just, the movie.
You're talking about that girl suit? Riri?
I think he's talking about.
He said Riri? Keep up with cast.
Oh,
cast.
I know who Riri is. It's the main character. It's the girl. I'm pretty sure it's the girl.
Oh, sure.
So.
Am I sure?
Let me see. No, not I don't think Shuri. Because her name is Ladetta. But
the girl's
full name is Shuri. So who's Riri? I think it's that girl, bro. Oh, Ramonda. That's the mother.
Oh.
That's probably who he was talking about. Because everybody else here don't have that.
Oh, Riri. It's the suit girl. They're talking about Riri, the suit girl. Her name is Riri. But her actual name's Ironheart. That's what he's talking about. The girl with the suits that made the suit, that's who it is.
Trying to find her here. That's tough. They didn't even show her.
Yeah, they show her. They hold.
Dang, but this showed Namar's mother.
Well, it makes sense. It's Riri because Riri, she was like the most comedic one out of the whole show.
Yeah, she was. She was very funny.
She's like,
but then
it's like niggas in the theater. She would say some goofy shit like, "Oh no, that's some what's it called shit." Like she was saying some weird shit like we know about her.
like
YouTube.
Yeah,
and
like
niggas in the theater were laughing like it was funny. I'm like, bro, how that's not funny?
She sound like just She acted like her age.
Typical American.
Typical 19-year-old.
Typical American humor. That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. The ghetto humor. Dang, can't find it.
Put Riri, like RIRI.
I didn't spell that right. I put RE.
That's why.
Oh yeah, there. Yeah, Riri. Riri, she was alright. I don't think she was best.
I'm sure there's some people that will go in crying just like they cried in the trailers and all this other.
But I respect her character though. She was like, she's in the character, like the character she was like basically like Spider-Man, bro. How Spider-Man acts, she literally acts like him. She would definitely fit perfectly in Spider-Man, but she's a hero too, so that wouldn't work.
The funny thing is, like, she got all this tech. She works for the government, FBI, and stuff. She's like,
No,
"Oh,
she
I got
don't
school
work.
tomorrow."
She don't work for the government.
Technically, yes, she does, because she makes the things, and then they take it from her. And she's in a contract, like they sold her. She's like, "Oh, I got school tomorrow." Da, 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 da. Bro, you're locked in. You're working with high-class government officials, my nigga.
I don't think that's.
She's so oblivious.
I don't think she even knows. I think they probably didn't tell her that.
That suit, bro. That
No,
suit.
they probably didn't tell her that, you know, the people that took her stuff. They probably didn't tell her who they are. So
You know, I'm talking about like the possibilities of what's going on, cause like she making all this shit, working for the government.
yeah, she's oblivious
Ain't no way.
because she doesn't know. I mean, they didn't tell her nothing. It's not like she could have realized who they were.
How you a scientist and you're oblivious? Ain't no way.
She's not a professional scientist. She just knows a good amount. She has some good knowledge, but she doesn't have the proper training and the proper tools to fulfill whatever she's doing. If she did, like when she was in Wakanda, that suit she made, that Iron Man looking suit, she would have been going crazy. But they know they're not gonna give her that advantage. If they give her that much privilege, she's gonna go and work for them in their facility. She's not going out. She ain't going nowhere. They're not gonna let her leave, bro. If she does that. So that is tough, bro.
It'll be a real emotional moment for them. That's not how it worked for me. I just, as a fan of the Black Panther and everything, you know, my takeaway is the cameo, Okoye, Angela Bassett, and Namor, I would say, were probably the things that I remember the most. But
everybody's gonna remember Namor.
I don't know where they're going.
Namor, he's a new character that just came out of nowhere in the movie, even though he's somewhat been there.
Oh, the cameo. The cameo he's talking about is Killmonger. When he came back and saw her. I think it's
Oh, that was his name in the movie.
Killmonger?
Forward with this.
Cameo? Is that what they call him in there, or they just call him?
No, cameo. Cameo is like they hinted at. So like, let's say like the movie is like it has nothing to do with this high class actor, right? And they put the actor in it just for that moment. That's what a cameo is, yeah. So like
Killmonger was definitely not cameo though.
Well, like a perfect example, like Ryan Reynolds, he be in so many movies as a cameo.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, breaking the fourth wall and stuff like.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's who he means. Michael B. Jordan, the cameo he's talking about. Because I don't know who he's talking about.
To me, Shuri doesn't work as the Black Panther. She just doesn't, man. Like I said, there was a couple of things she did, you know, but it doesn't.
That is tough though. I do understand on that one. It really.
Watch everybody in the comments. He's misogynistic. Girl.
That's why that's why like it's best if it's what you call what is that?
The Sun.
Yeah, a son or a guy, not because it's misogyny or sexist.
I mean, yeah, she
that's
said
the
she didn't even
tradition,
want it for
like,
that exact reason.
Exactly, it's a tradition. Like you can't, you gonna come in there and try to break a tradition. Like the only way you could end the cycle is you don't do.
Well,
but if you gonna
said
go and try
tradition.
to change
boy
the
was a fir-
tradition,
No, nigga. You said that tradition. Oh boy was the first Black Panther.
I know. But wait, who
T'Challa's
was
dad.
boy? T'Challa's
Or
dad was
T'Challa's
not.
dad.
I don't think he was the first Black Panther.
Yes, he was. Search it up.
What it said his name?
Yeah, they said it in the recap earlier we watched.
It's not-
Type up how many Black Panthers are there?
No, no,
Or
no.
Black Panther timeline. Or who's the first Black Panther?
First Black Panther is not T'Challa's father.
It is.
No, sir. He would not be freaking living that long. That power thing does not help your it doesn't make you immortal. It just gives you powers. It just gives you supernatural powers. Like you don't become immortal though. You could still die. Because his father was old as freak when he had like remember when he wasn't old as freak, but he has some age to him. Remember when before he died, like this dude has some age to him, bro. So it doesn't help you. I don't think it helps you with your, you know, what is that? Like making you live longer, but it's more as just it gives you the powers. It's like, you know, I don't know if you saw Thor, Love and Thunder. See that one?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
So you remember that one scene from Thor's girl, right? She kept using the powers and it just drains her life points. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It does that, but this Black Panther power doesn't drain your power. It doesn't drain your life points, but it doesn't help it either. It just gives you like strength and stuff. Like it doesn't let you live longer. It's not that type of power. I don't know if there's oh, Wolverine has a mortal power. Doctor Doom, he does have an immortal power as well. But let's see here. Let me search this up. I don't freaking know, bro.
Yeah, this is tough. They don't have the information now. Like, how
They
you supposed to
don't.
see this shit?
Nice, like, bro. It's tough because they made comics, and if they made comics, it had to portray back in like old days.
Tehran raised the comments. We gotta ask him.
His father could not live that long. No, sir. What? How was his father live that long, bro? No, sir. That's cap. It doesn't add your life points. Good thing it doesn't decrease it either. That would been tough. Let me look at some other videos.
Like, I want to see what he keeps saying. I'm interested what he
Whether
keeps-
she was in the comics and it just doesn't work. Maybe it's how they have her playing it. I don't know. You know, you can't say because it's a woman. It's not, because I like, you know what I mean, Okoye.
When Nietzsche said God is dead, he was referencing the end.
Maybe it's how they're having her play, because I ain't like Riri either. You know what I can't stand about the Riri?
Be honest, for me, I think that what you call it? She does, yeah, like you said, she doesn't even want to be that, so it doesn't even matter. But then they want her to be.
It's like she wasn't ready for it, but then she had to boss up. Like, you know how like before you have kids, you just doing it, like you just get what you want. You don't have to do it, but once you have kids, you have responsibility. You have to do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
She just didn't want to do it, but it came to a point once her mom died, she had to do what she got to do, bro.
Yeah, she had to take care of business, man.
Riri Williams' name.
I
Is
mean,
that
you can
growing
hate her
up,
for that reason. I guess it's valid, but
No, he doesn't hate her for that. He just saying that this
well, he doesn't like
wasn't
the
it.
movie for that reason. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, you know, he's his point is valid because that's literally the main character's point. She didn't want to do it either. She didn't want to do it either. So like they agree on each other. They agree.
that name, her first name is something that they use as a it's like a shortened version of what you not allowed to call mentally disabled people anymore. I dated a girl who worked with mentally disabled, and they told me that the R word is literally what you're supposed to call them. That's what it is. So, you know, but apparently you're not allowed to say that anymore.
Yeah, that's how it is with every word. A lot of words supposed to be meant for something else.
But the movie didn't work. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5 woos for me. It is what it is. Maybe you'll love it.
Hey,
If you were crying during the trailers, you'll probably love the movie.
I was crying in the trailer, and I loved the movie, but I wasn't crying during the movie. I was too.
This nigga probably love Black Adam.
Like the movies the trailers got me kind of excited. Certain ones got me excited.
Let me see if you saw Black Adam.
I guess you could say it was a short amount of excitement. You know, maybe the people that cried on it, maybe a lot of them won't like it either. Maybe they'll only like the beginning of the movie. What is happening, Magnus?
It's an okay movie.
What my boy,
I
the
feel
drinker, thought of Black Adam.
Oh, it's not him. It's actually somebody else. But he reacts to it. It's not. He doesn't do with his review.
Actually, type it up. Type up Tyrmos Magnus, Black Adam. He might have it. If he don't, that nigga sold. He just did the Black Panther review just to do it.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did? For sure. I'll watch it. See it anyways.
You said what?
I'll watch it just to see it, even though I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it anyways. Let's see what he says. Let's see if it aligns with what you think, bro.
What is happening, Magnus? Just got back from seeing
Black Adam.
Black Adam in 4DX.
We'll see what we have to say.
And I gotta say,
why does he
Black Adam was scary. Let me tell you something. When you
Black Adam is death scary. What'd you say?
Why did he watch it in 4D?
He does that in every movie he watches.
No wonder why he fell asleep with Wakanda, bro. They're just talking the whole time.
You see the beginning of this movie.
You watching it in the hands, that drains mental.
I'm not talking about Black Adam. The movie is scary. Black Adam is scary, and
Black
there
Adam,
are some scenes where they treated.
You think Venom? You think what's that dude named Venom? Is it anti? No.
Oh, Venom, like how he acts and stuff, and how his thing is.
Yeah, but actually, a better example, like you said, Thanos. You think Thanos is
intimidating?
Intimidating or mean? This guy here, he's worse than Doomsday and all of them. He's worse than any villain, even though he's not a villain.
Like a horror movie.
This dude will fold any villain, bro.
Especially, it's like, yo.
Except for
I'm telling you, wait till you see the way they do it.
Because except for Thanos, they'll have an interesting fight. I think Thanos will beat him though. He got the Infinity Stones. But Thanos versus Black Adam without Infinity Stones, Thanos dead. I'm sorry. That's how strong Black Adam is. Especially with the way that's what I saw. Yeah, that man Black Adam.
He is a monster.
That man
and
Black
I gotta
Adam
say that whoever directed this movie loves Zack Snyder. I think they will # restore the Snyderverse. Why have a gigantic, big movie like this that emulates Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and the Justice League's look, shots, cinematography, color grading, so much. Why? I think there's a big possibility the Snyder Man will be back in the future. Now, how did The Rock do as Black Adam? Actually, I ended up liking him more than I thought I was going to. I wasn't sure. I still want them to give him the ears next time. I really do. Let me say that I thought he was really good.
I don't know what you mean by that.
He played the role very stoic, though, but he played it stoic and strong, similar to family. So he was a man of few words, and he did everything you always wanted Superman to do. You know what I mean? And that is not take no shit from the bad guys. Okay? The JLA. I really liked them in this. Especially Dr. Fate. He was like my favorite. And by the way, they do kill somebody in this. And I guess as far as superhero movies go, you know, they kill somebody in this, and who knows if they'll be back. It doesn't seem that way, but they didn't have to, and they shouldn't have.
Sure, you want to know?
Just say it.
So, basically, there's a couple people that died in this section, but they're all different time frames.
Oh.
The first person that died, they were important, but not super important. But they did bring him back towards the end. They didn't bring him back to life, but they brought him like to talk about. And then the second one, my man's Black Adam, he actually almost killed what's her name? So there's this
Adam?
kid. No, it's not Black Adam. This is a kid in this Black Adam, right? There's a kid in there in this movie, I think. And he loves Black Adam because he did research and stuff. And Black Adam basically is like like what's that? Like they have stories and stuff about him in this movie. But they don't call him Black Adam. They call him a different name. It's like an Egyptian type of thing, like Egyptian stuff. It's very Egyptian type. And what you call it? The kid, he did almost die. I thought he died at first when the first guy clapped by this to Adam. And Adam didn't even mean to clap him. The kid was just in the way. But then this Black Adam, when he was fighting the villain in the movie, one of the Marvel characters, I don't really mess with him like that. I forgot he existed, but he's like some type of Hawk guy. He dies, but the one that's most memorable, what's that dude's name? You know that he has a mask, and he basically dang it.
Comic Smash?
No. You will know who he is. He's hard. He's strong as freak too. And back when he's at his prime. Let me show you. This guy, he dies. Was good.
Was popping.
Ruben.
It is. What do you think of this? What do you think of this one? This one go hard.
Are you gonna send in the thing?
Nah, Mikey gets pissed off. Or actually, you know what? I can send this. No one gets shot. Check no one.
Hawk Dude dies. You talking about Hawkman?
Yeah, I think that's his name. Dr. Fate. You know Dr. Fate?
Yeah, I know Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate go crazy.
Yeah, he
Yo,
dies.
yellow. Dang.
Yeah, he dies, and
Oh, no,
then
he comes back because his power.
no, he dies. 'Cause he saved it, but he even saved Black Adam. But it's only because Black Adam sabotaged himself. No, well, I think his power is what it does is possesses him. So like he can control to a degree, but it's like a half and half. It's like how Vegito or Gogeta, it's like that. And this is the Hawk guy. He died. He got he got packed up. He got packed up by the villain.
Because this particular character,
The villain is this weirdo guy that.
Demon.
Well, he wasn't a demon at first. Mentally, he is a demon, but then he got demon powers and became a demon. You want to see what he looked like? That man looked crazy.
Yeah,
He looked crazy. He looked like a Tekken demon. He looked like a demon from Tekken or something,
He
right?
like Jin, evil Jin.
Factuals. Let me just go on Google. This should show it. Oh my goodness.
He struggled.
Facts.
Bro, I noticed you look down at the keyboard every time you type. This stuff.
I have to, you know. Oh, his name is Sabak. That's what's his name. They were saying that in the movie. His name is Sabak. This is
Corrupted.
yeah, he's a demon. This is literally the Satan, man. Let me show you his actual what he actually
I literally saw him.
let me show you what he actually looked like in the
He
movie.
got horns too. That man.
He literally looks like that. He literally looks like that in the movie. Just picture that, but in real life, like real reality. Like he literally looks like this. Dang,
Oh,
why is
he has a
this?
swastika on his chest.
Yeah, he has that on it in the. I don't know if they have a. They should have clips of it. You know how YouTube is.
My thing is, can't this nigga box up Superman?
Black Adam? He will fold Superman, bro. Yeah, he will fold Superman. Black Adam will fold Superman. Yes, what? Bro.
Superman, I think it's this
bro.
Press that picture right there.
And Black Adam one thing.
All Black Adam do bring kryptonite, a piece of kryptonite, Superman, done. Superman won't have nothing. He won't have nothing.
They're gonna destroy universe.
Then no one will be able to watch it. We all dying, bro. Everybody's dying. We won't be able to watch this man fight.
In the hyperbolic time chamber.
They have to, bro.
They're gonna travel dimensions when they fight, like Goku and Saitama.
Superman is strong, but you probably have to see Black Adam. You have to see the movie to know why I said that. Because the way Black Adam was moving, oh my goodness, I don't know. Superman will win. He won't. The comic Superman literally gets clapped by Batman.
Wait, you said the comic Superman gets clapped by Batman?
Superman sneezed the solar system away.
What? That's not. He's not that strong. He sneezed the what? The solar system. He lived in a planet. How did he sneeze the solar system away? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, he did do that in the comics. You guys to run about that.
That sound wild.
He killed so many universes.
What? What made him sneeze? First of all, we need to know what made him sneeze. And then the next thing, like, what?
He sneezes away so. Here, let me say you. Let me say you.
That's insane, bro.
That shit is crazy, bro. I sent you it, bro.
Bro, wherever planet he lived in, we need to go. They need to go experiment, go redo some research, Batman
Bruh.
should have did some research and went to fly in his planet or something.
Yeah, bro. Press it. Read it, bro. You can read how he felt the sneeze too.
Who?
He punched the thing so hard that he had himself in real black dimension. Punched it so hard that
Bro, moment.
Bro, they said a sneeze did that. Bro, imagine that nigga farted. He would destroy. He'd destroy the universe.
What's his name? Superboy?
Imagine destroying the universe by farting, bro.
Crazy. Superboy Prime? Like he's actually a kid?
Ain't that his son?
I don't think Superman can have a kid, bro.
I bet Superman fucks all the time.
Nah, that's dangerous. He would kill whoever he's smashing.
His nuts
Bro.
shatter their brain.
Joe, he's not.
Bro, it's probably like that's probably what his deal is. Is that he traded his like it's like Midas. He's like King Midas. It's like it's got power in it. And it just disintegrates whoever touches it. I think
That's
that's
tough.
official lore.
It's like his original version.
Sucks. Is his name Superboy Prime, you said? That's probably him then. He grew up. Not showing him when he was a kid. I mean, they did show a little bit when he was a kid, but that looked like when he was a teenager. That sounds crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it after this.
Oh my god, please secure the gun.
For instance, there was that one time Superman destroyed an entire solar system by sneezing. Bro, what made that man sneeze, bro?
Press the link so you can see what happened. It's crazy, bro. Continue without disabling. Please carry.
Such was the case in Action Comics as number 273. While Superman is on his way to visit a local orphanage, he was on his way to visit a local orphanage and done damage. He destroys it before it can rain down on Metropolis. He detects it. First of all, let me read that real quick. He detects a meteor-like object heading towards Earth. He destroys it before it can collide with the planet, but in doing so, he causes the object to explode into sneezing dust, which rains down on Metropolis. When Superman inhales all the dust to protect the people, Mr. Something appears, revealing that the meteor was his doing and that dust is magic, which Superman is vulnerable to. Superman feels a powerful sneeze coming on and quickly flies to a distant solar system to let it loose.
He hold them niggas. He hold. Imagine dying to a sneeze, bro.
This dude got sabotaged so bad he had no way out, bro. He was gonna destroy someone.
Bro, the craziest part, sneezes and be hurting. If he didn't sneeze and he sneezed inside himself, he would have died. That shit would've killed him.
That's dope. I would have said, hey, man. It is what it is. Everybody get clapped, bro. I'm sneezing at the villain and everyone by the villain, bro. If you're at the villain way, you're done. You get clapped too, bro.
Bro, what you gonna do about it? That's Superman. That's big smoke right there.
Just say goodbye, bro. He got sabotaged bad. He lost that one, and everybody lost too. That's not a part of the fight.
My son sacrificed
You want to
his
see
life
this
to save me.
part?
These powers are not a gift, but a curse.
I mean, Black Adam didn't necessarily stole it. He just got it. It's basically like Ichigo, but without him doing much.
That nigga say Ichigo, I'm dead.
Yeah, he just got his powers, but you know, he did
Born with them or just received?
the thing is, you guys want me to spoil it?
Go ahead, bro.
You want me to? You really want me to?
Go ahead, bro.
Spoiler alert for Black Adam. Spoiler alert. So the thing is with Black Adam, this guy, he's not the original Black Adam. The Rock, he was not the original Black Adam. The original Black Adam was The Rock's son. Like Black Adam, his son was Black Adam, but then
That don't even make any
the
sense.
father died, and the son didn't want his father to die, so he gave his powers to him so he'd come back to life, and he did come back to life, and his son was back to a little boy. But then somehow, not somehow, because he was getting targeted after what he did, because before they were all slaves. He was a slave, his son was a slave, his wife was a slave. They were all slaves. His whole freaking
What nationality?
it was an Egyptian type. I forgot what it was. It was some Egyptian. It was in Egypt, I think. And this, it took part in Egypt in this story, in this movie. And like all his people was like slaves. Even his mother was slave. And like it was for years too. And then his kid was trying to like, man, figure out a way, like, man, well, we can't be doing this all day. Like, we have to figure something out. This ain't right. The kid was saying that to his father. His father was like, well, there's nothing we can do. You know, this is all heroes. There's a lot of heroes out there, but you know, we're not one of them. And he was a slave. He was telling that to his son. And then somehow his son didn't give a freak anymore. And he stole like something that they were looking for, like, because they're slaves to find this the crystals or something for power. That whole years, like they were just basically doing that. That's the only reason they were slaving in the first place. And then when the kid found it and he was just holding it up, and all the slaves were like cheering him up and saying he's like the hero. But then when they tried to like behead him in front of everybody, like the soldiers and stuff, the evil people, like he disappeared, and then he went to a different dimension, bro. And then there was like a bunch of like hooded people surrounding him, and they were all saying something in his, like under their breath, and then they all yelled at the same time, and a big freaking thunderclap hit Black Adam's son, and he just doosh, and then he went back to the Earth realm, and this dude became Black Adam. He folded all those villains, folded all those nibbles, and then he was doing that for like I think a full year, and then his mom died, and then his father right here was about to die, but he gave his powers to his father. And then when he became to a kid again, because he was big when he had that powers, it made him huge, and he was freaking like Superman, folding everyone one tap. But then when he gave his powers to his dad, the people that were targeting him for all those years when he was doing that, saving his little town or whatever, they somehow got him. They killed him right there, and then ever since then, this dude just been menace mode to every villain or everyone that acts bad. He just instantly kills him. No remorse, nothing. You instantly get fried up.
Why you say it's very understandable for his predicament.
Yeah, and then what you call it, that dude, the Hawk guy, and then what's that guy again? Dr. Fate came and was trying to reason with him, but he was like,
oh,
hey,
for his actions?
Yeah, was trying to tell him to chill out, and then the Hawk dude was being out of pocket low key, because he didn't understand, and which is out of pocket, he was still being out of pocket. Like he was telling him, oh, this and that, and he said something about you don't want to die like this or whatnot. But he was like, but Black Adam was like, I died as a slave before I was this. Like, I died as a slave, so I don't know what the freak you talking about. And I'm not gonna kneel to nobody. And he folded the freak out of that Hulk. He folded that. It was so bad, man. That stuff was so tough. But then eventually, when he accidentally hurt that boy that I said earlier, he said Shazam, and then like got his powers. He became human again, and then he let the people take him, the feds or whatever, let them take him, and then put him in that crazy chamber. He's just in water, and his mouth is covered. His mouth is freaking barricaded because if he says Shazam, it's raps for everybody, and so he couldn't get out of it. And then he was sleeping there for a little bit, and then Dr. Fate was like, "We need you," and then he somehow telepathically took off his thing that was barricading his mouth and all that, and the dude said Shazam and dipped so fast to where Dr. Fate was, but Dr. Fate already died. And then this dude, Black Adam, folded. Well, at first he was getting clapped by the Satan dude. Satan dude was folded.
Born,
he was folded
out of rage.
But then he clapped him afterwards, though.
All mounted up.
Yeah, that part was tough. That part was way crucial than they showed.
The thing about this movie, oh my gosh, you better see so many talks. People about to say this is better than Black Panther.
I wouldn't say that now.
Due to the action.
I mean, he's stronger than him, but I wouldn't say the movie wise. No, the movie wise was good though, to a degree.
This
Like
loose cannon needs to be locked
they did
down
some nice scenes
before innocent people start getting hurt.
He's been asleep for 5,000 years.
You find us a cell that can hold him, we'll take care of the rest.
Who's on the team?
I didn't bring a passport.
You don't need passports.
You said what?
T'Challa.
We're the Justice
That's
Society.
strong like him.
There's a war going on outside when you ain't safe from.
Black Adam.
We're here to negotiate your peaceful surrender.
Heard about at least 3 killings this afternoon.
I'm not peaceful.
Black Adam getting
You
packed.
said what?
Dr. Fate and Black Adam fight. Dr. Fate packing him up, bro.
He's not. I don't know if he wants to do that though. And it's gonna be a very messy fight. Black Adam, they gave that man raw strength, and they added more with their own power. So they gave him an extra boost of like human strength, and then they gave him extra strength by supernatural power. But he didn't have the human strength before. He was obviously weak. He was a slave. But then they gave him some extra boost for the human strength, and then they gave him an additional freaking supernatural, bro. That's why that man Black Adam does what he wants. He's an anti-hero, but he follows no orders, bro. He does what nobody say. He does what he wants.
Nor do I surrender. Here we go. I kneel before no one.
You didn't come here to seek justice. You came to exact revenge.
Too much enemy fire to catch a break.
I never said I was a hero.
Giving you respect, I expect the same thing.
You believe you are not worthy. But fate does not make mistakes.
I'll fight for you. There's a war going on outside when you ain't safe from.
You have two paths.
You said what?
He could just shapeshift his power.
Yeah, that's what Dr. Fate is.
That's my club.
He does what Doctor Who does, but like he does it
He wanted
a lot more.
1v1 that demon by himself.
That demon? I don't think so. Not at his age. He's too old. That power Dr. Fate has doesn't make his life longer. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't like upgrade his health. It actually deteriorates it.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god. My son sacrificed his life to save me. Now, I kneel before no one. In this world, there are heroes.
I feel the pain in my city wherever I go.
And there are villains. Heroes don't kill people. Well, I do.
My vision has shown me the future. You have two choices. You can be the destroyer of this world, or you can be its savior.
Ooh, that's scary.
Up to you.
Man, the money that these side characters begin from these big companies making them do these crazy stuff, it must be fat check after check, bro. Cause I would never want to do this. What? I'm not freaking gonna try to tame a demon.
Did he just catch a rocket?
He got a rocket.
See, that was Superboy. We was looking at him the whole time. He was just small. I mean, he was just grown. So he killed him. See? The anti-matter? Matter? Hey, yo, what? That sounds insane. This man probably can tell you everything about science, bro. Hey, not surprised. Don't tell me he goes and kills everybody. That's kind of tough. What? What? The freak? Dang, he did it fast as freak. Mm. He called him for backup. $50 people? That's too funny, man. 50? Huh? Oh. He's folding Beast Boy. It's because he's probably folding Beast Boy's father or something. He's not gonna exist either. Yikes. That sounds very demon. Why he had to say that? That dude folded every nigga. Folded every person, right? Oh my goodness. Dang. Oh my god. That's how powerful he is. Weak to lead? Bro, Cha could be him. Dang. How do you knew that? Dang. You did a self-destruct? That's not gonna work. Remember what happened? Remember what happened to Tien and his little buddy? They did that to Nappa? That didn't work so well, did it? That man Nappa got a scratch. He said he felt like it tickled him. What? He... Oh my goodness. This is the strongest Nibbler to exist. He wiped Saitama out. Himself? That man's a menace. He's a demon. So, the monitor is demons. That's tough. Dr. Fate is strong as freak. Damn. That was crazy. That man, it seems like he is stronger than Superman. He's a yikers, bro.
That move right there is stronger than that dude you just seen.
What the frig is this? Who's this guy? One second. Let me see this. One. Oh, that's 27 minutes? How long is the other one? 18 minutes? Yeah. Let's see this first.
Really lame powers, others have great gifts, but the very few have the capability to reality warp on such a high level that it essentially places them really high up on the food chain. One such being is Clyde, and no, hold up, not that Clyde. Clyde Wincham, the being who later became the Marquis of Death. Oh, spoiler alert, well, I mean, not really if you haven't kept up with the manga. That is kind of like a personal problem. I mean, the Marquis of Death, you guys have been asking me to cover him for quite a while now, and I can see why. For those that have read about this character before, you already know what's up. Like you are woke. You already know what this guy is capable of. But if you have never heard about him before, well, you're gonna be like, that is crazy overpowered. Please nerf. Whether or not you've been here before, welcome. In this video, I'm gonna be going over feats, scaling, statements, and basically any information that I have access to determine where the Marquis of Death ranks amongst the Marvel multiverse.
It's because them stones.
Before we begin this video, I would like to give a huge thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Now hold up, you might be like, oh, it's another generic ad, I'm just gonna skip this, but no, trust me. This is actually really beneficial to everyone who watches this video. The objective in this channel has always been to help you guys understand more about fictional characters and fictional universes, but I think that this help can extend to real life topics, and that is where Skillshare comes in. Skillshare is a massive online community that has a plethora of subjects that will help you in some way or another. So for example, common interest, or even skill learning, or even things that will help you advance in your career. So say you want to learn a new language or improve upon in mathematics, I really enjoy a lot of cool to get better at it over a subscription, but I mean, well, screw that, you know, who wants to do that? Just go ahead and plug in my link below to get a 2-month free trial for a yearly subscription. So if you are interested, then I would highly recommend checking out Skillshare. They got a lot of great stuff on there. But anyways, let's get into the video. Don't forget to use my link, by the way. Alright, let's get into it. Clyde's story is told to us in Mark Millar's 1985 comic book series, which encases an universe where there are no superheroes, there are no supervillains, no superpowers, and basically everyone is normal, except for Clyde. Clyde seemed to be like any regular teenager until he realized that he unknowingly had powers because he hypnotized a lot of people without knowing it, and it wasn't so bad until you realized that one of those people was his dead father. Naturally, this would freak anyone the hell out, and his mom was telling him, yo, what's going on, this is really sketchy, and she was freaking out so much that she went all JoJo abuse mode on Clyde and hit him really hard in the head, which gave him permanent brain damage, and on top of that, he was sent to a mental asylum. So it'd really be like that sometimes. As a result, Clyde was in this mental asylum for many years, and it didn't seem to be that much of a big deal to him until people sold his comic book collection because, I mean, they're like, oh, this house is abandoned, he doesn't sell this, okay? Which obviously made him really angry, and he basically brought in a bunch of Marvel villains into his own universe to essentially slaughter everyone in the town. So yeah, this guy is crazy, but keep in mind, he is brain damaged. At first, it didn't seem to be that much of a big deal. I mean, he's bringing in characters that are really fodder, like Spider-Man, or the Vulture, or Rhino, or the Hulk. But he, down the line, brought in Galactus, of all people, to do his bidding. You know, Galactus, the giant purple man, and I'm trying to do a Leaf impression there, the giant purple man who can wipe out galaxies and entire multiverses with ease. Yeah, that Galactus was submitting to Clyde. Now some people might think, oh, like, Galactus eats planets, therefore he is planetary. Well, that is not the case, because even while being on the verge of death, like, Galactus is like one shot in Call of Duty, or he's no shield in Halo, right? He's about to die. He was able to destroy multiple star systems and wipe out an entire galaxy clean. Meanwhile, when he is decently fed, he is able to really easily destroy multiple galaxies, if not in danger to wipe out the entire Marvel universe, which is actually like its own multiverse because it has multiple realms and other dimensions and universes within it. And to avoid going on a long tangent, I'm gonna go ahead and explain these other feats down the line in the video, but just know that normal Galactus is at least low to mid multiversal, and Clyde was able to make him subservient to him. It even says on the panel that Galactus bowed his head and did as he was told. Now, do keep this in mind that Clyde did this while he had heavy brain damage, and he also barely had any experience to begin with. Now just imagine what would happen if he was mentally stable and had millions if not billions of years of experience. Well, luckily we don't have to wonder, because that is exactly what the Marquis of Death actually is. Now we get to the Fantastic Four issues, which is where we learn that Doctor Doom is the apprentice to the Marquis of Death. We also learn that the Marquis of Death has been going from universe to universe alongside a mysterious figure to essentially like defeat every single hero or villain who wanted to try to stop him in his conquest for basically everything in the multiverse. And if you analyze the Marquis of Death, he barely looks human. He doesn't even look like Clyde anymore. He looks like an alien cryptic figure, and it is supposed to represent that he has transcended the human shell that was Clyde. I'm not gonna go over the whole plot detail, but Dr. Doom meets up with the Marquis of Death and he's like, hey master, like, what are we gonna do? And he sees that he has another apprentice who was actually Hit's clone the entire time. You know, the one that was actually defeated by Jiren? Yeah, that's the apprentice, okay? That's where he went. But no, actually, you should read it if you want to know who it was. It's actually pretty cool. But what happens is that the Marquis of Death is like really disappointed in Doom. He's like, you've gotten your ass kicked so many times. You reek of failure. And he is just absolutely befuddled that he is his apprentice when he's, you know, not done much. And Doom is like, why are you gonna talk to me like that? And so he fights off against the Marquis of Death and the Apprentice, and it says that this battle lasted 6 weeks and that a bunch of people died. A bunch of heroes died, but eventually Dr. Doom won in the end, and he married an invisible woman, and he's apparently buddies with, you know, the Thing, right? And subsequently, 5 years pass, okay? They defeat the Marquis of Death. But what actually happens is that, oh my god, the Marquis of Death basically did an infinite Tsukiyomi on Dr. Doom, and he sees him come back and he's like, what? But we killed you 5 years ago. And Marquis is like, nah bro, it hasn't even been 5 seconds. What are you talking about? And then he comes back to reality, and he's still back to where he was before the battle was even taking place.
Oh my
And after
goodness.
he was heavily manipulating his body to kill itself, he sent him back to the Pliocene era to get eaten by Megalodon sharks. You cannot make this shit up, dude. He threw him back to get eaten by giant sharks, which is absolutely crazy. And then he went on to play mind games with the Fantastic Four. As you go through the story, you learn that Clyde essentially was brought into the Marvel universe after the events of 1985, where he brought in all the villains to his own universe. And he was taken to a laboratory, or like this Area 87, in order to try to be stabilized and controlled, but obviously that was going to backfire in one way or another. So what ends up happening is that Clyde awakens and he restores his mental state, and he is also like assaulted by a bunch of these villains, one of those being the Molecule Man, but Clyde was able to kill all of them with a single thought. Even other powerful reality warpers like Molecule Man got killed like that. Like, just imagine, that's before he became the Marquis of Death. To become the Marquis of Death, what Clyde did was essentially explore the Marvel multiverse and also go to the future and back in the goal to obtain more power and experience. So in order to play around and torture the Fantastic Four, I mean, keep in mind, he can kill them and make them not exist whenever he wants. He brings in an army of like a multiverse of Fantastic Fours, alternate versions, and he tells them, look, kill this mainline Reed Richards, and I will make all of your realities go back to normal, right? They're gonna be peaceful, they're gonna be pristine, or whatever. And what happens is that the Thing comes back with the present Clyde Wincham, or the Marquis of Death, before he became the Marquis of Death, and they essentially duel each other in a really crazy reality warping battle. At first, they were summoning typical superheroes against supervillains, but then it escalated to the point that Clyde was bringing in Thanos and Galactus to fight for him, while the Marquis of Death brought in the Molecule Man and Eternity. Yeah, the Marquis of Death summoned Eternity and Embody to fight for him, which is really crazy. The Marquis of Death did obviously win in the end. I mean, he defeated his present self. However, this did leave him weakened and basically open to lose to some plot-induced stupidity. Now you might be asking yourself, if the Marquis of Death is so powerful, how was he defeated? Well, I actually have a couple of theories. 1, plot. 2, plot. And 3, plot. Oh, and don't forget, 4, fairy tale friendship magic. And 5, voodoo magic. That is really the only way that you can explain as to how this character would lose to something so stupid. As I mentioned, the Marquis of Death was weakened even though he fought his vastly less experienced self. But you know what? I'm not even gonna criticize it. It is just Marvel writing being flawless as always. Okay, now this part of the video, I had to re-record at least over 10 times because I was going in too heavy on the ranting. I was just heated, man. But look, when I was reading through this, and if you read it yourself, you're gonna be like, what the f were they thinking when they wrote this? But hey, if you guys want me to do more ranting or do a whole separate video on that, let me know. I just kind of want to go off, but I kind of can't right now. It's about education. We gotta learn about how powerful these characters are. But look, let me explain to you as to why this is crazy. So what happens is that the Fantastic Four heavily amplify their powers to absurd levels by absorbing the energy from their alternate selves, which doesn't sound too bad on paper until you realize that the Human Torch obtained enough power to rupture the multiverse and cause damage to the Marquis of Death. Yeah, the Human Torch, a being who is consistently below the Silver Surfer and Thor, was able to damage a being who is more powerful and can control and embody eternity, who Thanos needed the Infinity Gauntlet to defeat. Yeah, great writing. The point is, Marvel made a character so damn powerful that they couldn't think of a logical way for him to be defeated, but you know, man, that's how it goes. Now let's get into how powerful the Marquis of Death really is, and if he is the most powerful mutant. The regular Clyde Wincham, the human-looking one, not the really strange-looking Marquis of Death, should at least be low to mid multiversal, because I mean he did defeat the Molecule Man and also made Galactus his herald. Normal Galactus is comparable if not more powerful than Odin, who is able to nullify a fire that was gonna wipe out the World Tree, which has 9 realms that have been stated multiple times to be full-fledged universes. There are a couple more feats on this level from Odin and Galactus and Mephisto, characters on that caliber, but you know, there's just way too many to cover, so just check out the description if you want to read up on it. But yeah, I mean, Clyde Wincham should easily be on that level, if not higher, because he was able to contend with his much older self, being the Marquis of Death. Okay, the Marquis of Death, bear with me. He should at least be complex multiversal, meaning that he can interact or is more powerful than beings who are transcendent to the 5th and 6th dimensions. This is because we have beings such as Cubic, who is transcendent or beyond the 4th dimension, meaning that he is 5th dimensional, and even the lowest Celestials are infinitely beyond that. They're like on a whole other set of infinite, and Eternity is far beyond the Celestials. Eternity and many of these other cosmic entities can interact like on a 5th, 6th, 16th dimensional, even a countably infinite dimensional scale, and even the M bodies or the avatars can do this.
Bro, who the freaks is this guy? These beings, man. My goodness, there's a being for every dimension. This little dimension of atoms, like molecules, bro. They got their own dimension. It's crazy.
Bored?
Hmm?
You bored?
No, I just got done watching this video.
Dang, I gotta see it later. See what's Mega.
It's crazy. I'm about to watch another video. One last video.
Every time
When Nietzsche said God is dead, he was referencing the end of a...
What?
Every time you put copyright music, I gotta like open it again. With the Twitch be on some goofy shit, like how they do their settings like this.
Yeah, Twitch is very, very complex situation. I know somebody that read the whole terms of service of Twitch. Still got banned.
Darren, this dude not Goom. This dude Deli, it makes the noise when you donate bits, right?
Yeah.
Like
those.
he could have put a message when he did that. He kind of sold. I would have trolled.
Religious dogmatic age and the beginning of secular scientism. Now, I would like to form
Says finding purpose in our insignificance. I remember reacting to her once. Meet again. What's her name?
Baby girl.
That is not her name. I'm gonna call her Oli. Because she has that joint cap on the middle of the, that's tough. I can't be trying to investigate and analyze this is a capital and be like, message me. Actually, I wanted to see what. Too small or unimportant. First of all, she said, finding purpose in our insignificant existence. No one's life is significant. Oh, this word right here, no one's life is this. Okay? So off bat, she's capping. Well, she is capping to a degree. No one's life is insignificant. It's important. Their life is important. It's just that they have to know. I mean, they have to realize that, and then they have to go about it in a manner. They respect their life.
When Nietzsche said God is dead, he was referencing the end of a religious dogmatic age and the beginning of secular scientism. Now, I would like to formally apologize for this very cliche introduction, but let's be honest, we all knew I was gonna have to mention either God is dead, one must imagine Sisyphus happy, or there's but one truly serious philosophical problem, and that is suicide. I mean, is it really a mediocre philosophy YouTube video about meaning in life if I don't pick one of these overused quotes? So, God is dead. Instead of trusting a god to tell us why we are sick, why we sometimes hurt other people, we have medicine to explain how viruses travel, and psychology to explore the inner workings of our minds and emotions. Yay, free from the shackles of dogma. But secularism left us with a major problem. Science could tell us why we were sick and why we sometimes hurt other people, but it couldn't really tell us why? Like, what's the point of us getting sick? What's the point of hurting other people? Maybe to advantage ourselves and push our own goals forward? To endure hardship and be stronger as a result of it? But all that was—
I know why.
Challenge yourself.
It's because
the demon dude from Black Adam, because of that.
Facts. It is because of him.
would matter only if we mattered. And why should we matter? We're just a speck in the middle of an unimaginably vast universe. We're all gonna die one day,
demons.
and honestly, humanity has done lots of—
You can do another 10-hour stream.
I wouldn't say all of that now. It did get restored to a degree, but it's gonna get plumbered again. In a couple hours or so. It gets plumbered. Not by
Sure, we got that burger, bro.
yeah, I do got that food. I saved it. I put it in my room.
You might be gone in a second.
I'm
awful
gonna try to
things
stay
to our
here as long as I can.
environment. Do we even deserve to live? There have been some responses to these concerns though, so stick around for that. But essentially,
What'd she say?
we're all
do we
gonna
even
die
deserve to
one
live?
day, and honestly, humanity has done
I mean,
lots of
that's up to
awful
that
things to
person's
our
interpretation,
environment.
really.
You said what?
I said that's up to whoever asked that question to themselves. That's up to their interpretation.
Of
She said, "Do we even deserve to live?" or something like that.
To be honest, humans in general do deserve to live, but at the same time,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
yeah, people like him makes our life a lot harder. So, you know, it is what it is. Everything will be refreshed soon.
Restored.
Do we even
Eventually, yeah.
deserve to live? There have been some responses to these concerns though, so stick
At the
around for
moment,
that. But essentially, there was this crisis
do
in
what you gotta
meaning
do, keep
because
it
without a
moving,
higher
pushing.
being rubbing our egos, telling us you are the most important beings, people fell into nihilism. What if there is no meaning in life? However, and you can let me know if you disagree, I think there's been a shift from meaninglessness to insignificance.
Why is she thinking like that?
I don't like the way she said this, bro. I don't like what she said this.
Down for that. But essentially, there was this crisis in meaning because without a higher being rubbing our egos, telling
Rubbing our egos.
us you are the most important beings.
It's not called rubbing our egos. It's called encouragement. Everyone needs it, right? So it's not rubbing your ego. Just encouraging you. You feel me? There's a difference. But yeah, that's her mindset, you know.
People fell into nihilism. What if there is no meaning in life? However, and you can let me know if you disagree.
No. I just felt I had to say that because a lot of people get that mixed up, bro. You get
A higher being rubbing our egos, telling
and encouragement mixed up because, you know, even nowadays, you try to encourage someone, they might not take it right due to what they probably went through, which just shows you how negativity, like, it's just dominating Earth, bruh. Negativity is dominating Earth, and like, we need encouragement. So, you know, there has to be some encouragement going on. Now, rubbing on people's egos, that doesn't sound like, you know, encouragement at all. It sounds, you can go both ways with that one. That's what it sounds like. That person can be devious or genuine. You don't know. But encouragement is genuine. It's not devious.
telling us you are
Encouraging, if you encourage someone, you're not being devious to them. Yeah, you can encourage them to do devious things, but you're not devious to them. You're encouraging. Encouraging means you're motivating. Now, stroking egos, you just be like, oh, you good, and this and that. But encouraging means you let them know that you've done some things that were worth it, that were beneficial, and just keep it pushing, keep it moving. The stroking ego, they would say things to you that you know that it's a lie, but you want to hear it. Basically,
Yes,
that's
man.
what it is. Yeah, it's like tell you lies, that tell you something you want to hear. Basically, that's stroking the ego, you know. That's what stroking the ego.
you are the most important beings. People
But she's not lying, and she is explaining how the world works. And that's basically what the world be doing a lot, you know. But I mean, not the world, but the system. It does that, stroking egos. But there is the encouragement as well, which is that is the important one.
Fell into nihilism. What if there is no meaning in life?
Nihilism.
However, and you can let me know if you disagree, I think there's been a shift from meaninglessness to insignificance. To explain this, we'll need to dive deep into this paper by Massimo Leon. Although it's about the meaning of signs and symbols.
She's asking herself that question and then trying to figure out answers. Like she's just being completely like open to anything.
I mean, she's saying she was doing some research about this subject, about is life meaningless or not. She said she did an article research, did some research reading articles about that, and she brought this up here. That looks like it's talking about it.
Symbols rather than human value. I think it has so many interesting ideas that.
Well, this correlates to it, but she's specifically going on about insignificance, which correlates to its life insignificance.
That can be translated into talking about meaning in human existence. And what better way to start our discussion than riding a bus in Kyoto, Japan? But first, I am going to drop you down a flight of stairs. Yes, this video is sponsored by Casetify, and I'm about to do.
You're not dropping me nowhere. What you talking about?
I'll be in the Dooney van. Where her cheeks belong.
Finding purpose in it is
the drop test. Okay, gonna throw this case down these set of stairs. My phone better not break or else I am gonna be really mad. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it okay? Yeah. Oh my god. It's okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I wanna play some Knockout City. W video.
L video.
W video.
L video. You see what that timestamp says? L video.
To be honest,
I just wanted you to react to it so you could just get a little baddie in the thumbnail and then you just react to that. Clickbait.
You gonna upload it?
I mean, you didn't react to the whole thing.
I didn't react to the whole thing. I couldn't. Try.
You don't got to, bruh. L video.
It's just life insignificance. To be honest, I don't think so. Even though life is very, very challenging, but you know.
You know if you know.
Yeah, man, it is what it is.
What did Law say?
Yeah,
I was
about
just talking
this
about
video?
No, about what's it called earlier, and like you just talking about Black Adam. He didn't ask anything about Black Panther or nothing.
Oh, he did. He said he would fold he said Superboy will fold any of them. And after watching the Superboy thing, yeah.
Wait, Superboy. Oh, that's his son.
No. It's like another being, but another being like Superman, but he's just a lot stronger than Superman.
What? DC?
I don't know. They just said that he's strong as freak. Like they said that dude, he's faster than all the Flash that ever existed. Also, by the way, all the Flash that ever existed.
Flash could escape time though.
Yep.
Time travel.
Yep. And that dude is faster than Flash. That's how crazy it is.
But is he immortal though? That's the real question.
Yeah, I think so because what I saw the video, he survived the Big Bang. He survived crazy situations that he shouldn't. He should have died.
They gonna cancel each other out. They can't kill each other.
Oh, he was whooping Superman.
You can't be unstoppable, bro.
He had to
Like,
fight
these
himself.
Writers, that's what I'm saying. Like, these writers, they make these characters. How are they gonna beat each other? They don't even make any sense.
Yeah, like they need to take notes from Japanese writers. I'm sorry.
Like Goku. Like,
They need to take notes from Japanese writers.
Japanese writers, they got plot holes. They make it open for the people to get beat. These goofy Marvel artists, they just make strong niggas on top of strong niggas. I'm like, okay, you like this character or you like this character?
He's so strong that man, they had to fight himself, bro.
And they get stronger over time too, bro.
Had to fight himself.
It's not even balanced. But that's how things should be.
That's wild. There you go. I ain't gonna lie though, probably after this stream, I won't stream until like oh wow.
2020.
2020? Or than a mug.
You go back in time.
Imagine. Where's the charger at?
Will be the new Kai Cenat.
The new Kai Cenat?
Actually, no, Kai Cenat will be you.
Oh. Oh, sir. Kai Cenat. Can't be like Kai Cenat because he's him. You mean like his status?
Kai Cenat's an L. Yeah, his status. Kai Cenat's an L.
I don't really watch him too much, so I don't know too much. Last time I watched him, he was getting a call from his mother, congratulating him.
Of your mother.
Indeed. Your mother, indeed. Only all mothers is like her. You said L father? Yeah, L pops.
That nigga in the Dooney, fam. Put that nigga in the Dooney, fam. Put that nigga in the Dooney, fam. Put that nigga in the Dooney, fam. I'm gonna make that a song.
Good. I'm gonna play some songs, indeed.
Every time I switch her character, she keeps dying.
So. Some magic.
No. Put that nigga in a gunny, man. Craving some knockout, aren't ya? Yo, connect the game audio.
Hmm?
Game audio.
I did.
For sure, for sure.
You just can't hear it because I got that stuff super low.
I do the same thing, only for certain games. It's like, bro, how you gonna hear the sound effect when they throwing the ball? Sabotage.
I just be in the zone. So I don't even hear it either way.
Ultimate sabotager.
Yeah, like that.
You just fall off to self-sabotage themselves. Crazy.
Wait, it's too loud.
Bro, I ain't never seen Camille smile that much a day in my life. That nigga kept smiling this entire day. That nigga so happy to get out the house. God damn.
Be like that.
That could have been Law. That could have been us. That's me every day. Could have been us.
Last time I was happy to go outside.
And OnlyFans, that could have been us.
Whoa, OnlyFans.
Wait, you said, what did you say? You said something sus.
Whoa, I didn't say nothing sus.
Yeah, you did. I got you.
I heard OnlyFans from you. You said OnlyFans. Oh, what?
Yeah, bro, I'll be seeing girls on there and I'll be like, bro, this could be us.
Nah, that's not me.
Not you, nigga. I'm talking about the person and the girl, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. Could be us.
That's bro moment right there, bro.
Your bro moment.
Indeed.
You be looking at LeBron, you be like, damn, that could be us.
LeBron?
Yeah, bro, you got failed hoop dreams. You ain't tell nobody?
Yeah, it's failed, but I didn't want to be like LeBron.
You want to be better?
Nah. Just be me.
That's what better is. Unless you're worse.
No, sir. No, sir.
That failed hoop dreams strangled you by the throat. Like the demon from Black Adam.
To be honest with you, I did want to be a NBA player, but I changed my mind when I got to like what, sophomore year, my 10th grade. I told myself,
no, sir.
It ain't it, chief. That joint is rigged. Yeah, I'm getting a rag.
Bro, look at Kyrie. I want to show you this Kyrie video, bro. It's so goofy what they doing to Kyrie.
What they doing to Kyrie?
Yes.
I mean, he did that to himself, though.
Nigga, what did he do?
Bro, one time when he first got in the NBA,
no.
When he was at the Cavs,
what did he do?
Bro, he sold a consistent rings. That's what he sold.
That's a personal gain. If
personal
I was
gain.
NBA, I could care less.
That shit is rigged. He wanted to go to the NBA because he wanted to get to the rings, bro. That's why he was.
No, he wanted to go to the NBA because he knew he was good.
I mean, yeah, but he want that rings too.
LeBron did. Look, we got cared about LeBron.
Actually, they helped each other. If he didn't help LeBron, they would have never got to that point because he played a nice role, but he didn't like that role because he wanted more. You know, he's like that. He's like, what's that dude's name? What's that dude's name from Thor's brother? What's that dude's Thor's brother name?
Loki.
Yeah, Loki. Like, you know how Loki had crucial powers, and he was a good person. He had that life, bruh. He had a life of a hero.
Yeah,
like,
snatch that nigga.
no. He didn't want that life. He actually wanted to be a villain. To a point where so much to a point where he messed up. He was trying to temporize with time, and he got into it with the time travelers, bro. He was fighting with time travelers. He's just like that. That's how it is for some people in real life too. Like they can have a lot of things good going on for them, and they could be, you know, mentally and physically in tune with themselves, but they can decide to do something out of pocket because either they're bored or they just decide to make that decision, and then they fool themselves. Not all of them do that, but a lot of them did.
Gold team needs one more point to win the round. Knockout frenzy. Gold team wins.
Knockout frenzy. Gold team wins.
Scratch that. Just ignore it. Final round.
Oh, almost freaking fell to the gulag.
Gold team takes the lead.
Oh, YouTube update is garbage, Goom. Don't get the YouTube update. Turn off all the updates on your phone.
Oh, that's too late.
Oh my god. So basically, on my phone, I got 2 accounts. So on my main account, when you go to the homepage, it recommends you random videos. So it detects that if you have a history turned off. I have mine turned off. It's forcing me to turn it back on so I can see my homepage. So goofy. They sold. They sold. So it's just a black screen on my homepage now.
Dang.
Oh, garbage.
I think I didn't update it to that point yet.
Yeah, the update just dropped. They do not update it, bro. I have it on PC, like, it works on PC, it's just on the phone, like that.
It's all tied up.
No, why they did that dumb.
Gold team takes the lead. Double KO.
Who like YouTube Studios thought that shit was a good idea?
Triple KO.
So what?
I said, who at YouTube Studios thought that shit was a good idea? Fire that dude.
They so bad, bro.
Please fire that.
Gold team wins.
What the heck? Oh, okay, there we go.
Stamina boost. I am a master chef.
Master chef? I respect that.
In Genshin Impact, like, what you talking about? In Genshin Impact.
Genshin Impact? What you cooking in there?
Dude, with the food on this game, bro, I'm gonna need me a baby girl that can cook everything in this game. And they're catching unlimited nuts. The food in this game is immaculate. All you can eat buffet.
All you can eat.
All you can ski.
No, sir. I'll pass on that activity.
Nothing wrong with skiing.
I'm gonna wear a hole in this record, but I don't care.
There's a lot been going on here.
I keep playing it. KO City Pirate Radio. Let's do this.
Dang, that was far from that. I gotta go forward. Forward. That's wrong. Forward. Wait. That's tough. It wasn't even the one. But it be like that, and that's right. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a right. Yeah, that's a style. Yeah, that's a fact.
Man, you're going crazy with the bars.
Something.
Say something like.
Yikes.
That's funny. Every time I see Kamisa, I'm like, bro, this nigga just like you for real. How does he have your dress? How does he have your dressing, but he wasn't there for those years? That shit's so crazy. He had the socks up. That was our technique. He stole that from us. But nobody showed him.
He probably got it from somebody else. This person here.
Die, nigga,
Darn,
die,
he got me.
Die, nigga, die, nigga, die.
I will throw you. Hang on, please.
Throw that nigga.
Dang. She wanted me to throw him.
Throw that little nigga.
Oh my goodness, how that car sabotaged me. Off you go.
Double KO.
Oh, so. Why are you throwing it back at me, man? Stop it. I need another ball. Look at him trying to throw it at me. I saw that. I saw that, guys.
Sickness.
Indeed, that was a sickness right there.
Sickness.
Darn it! Why you didn't turn in time?
Seller.
Gold team needs one more point to win the round.
Look at him. Yikes. Darn it! Ain't there in time. That was my fault.
Sound like Dragon Ball Z.
Round 2.
I'm about to have a lot of goofies try to tell me to spoil the movie for though. Like, bro, why would I spoil that shit?
The Black Panther?
Yeah. I might see a lot of niggas walking out mad as hell.
Dude, this is Ʇᴜ time, bruh.
Low.
I try to catch it. I mean, I try to throw it.
Be better. Do better, be better.
Darn it. Yeah. Darn it, I saw it too.
I saw it too, you know.
Yeah. Be like that.
Tell Chewbacca.
Throw him at me.
Dude.
I dare you. I double, triple dog, teeniest sneakers. Dare you. Throw him. Throw him.
Do that, bro. I can't even do it anymore. Was that Chewbacca or
Darn it.
Sasquatch?
Oh. I folded the freaking camera.
Bro, you still have it on that bottle, bro?
Yeah.
How long that bottle been there, bro?
Yeah, I think a week now.
God. I might contaminate the camera in like a month, bro.
They tried it. I got you. Don't worry, I got her. Done for. What? Oh yeah, turn to ball. Throw it at me. Throw it at me. Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Gold team needs one more point to win the match.
Dang. They're not trying to throw them at me. Throw your mans at me. Darn it. I was trying to get your mans out of here. Got both of them. You're done for, you know that, right? He actually got that. He got it. Darn it, why would I do that? I should. I sold the team. I'm so sorry. They probably mad at me. Oh no, I sold Wacko. I know Wacko a little bit. I played with him or against him once, a couple times.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's my fault.
Aren't you used to that though?
Hmm?
You used to that selling?
I feel like I could have done better because, you know, there was some plays I could have done better, but I feel like, to be honest, even though that's the case, even if we go back in time, I don't think the same thing is gonna happen, but worse, because, you know, I'm not my full potential, not my full potential, but I'm not my full strength. Like,
But you will never be at your full strength.
it depends. GG's. I am your demise. I respect that. GG's, respect the game as well. Respect your craft, and I respect your grind, demise.
Suck them off.
Whoa, wow. That being said,
blazing them up right now, bro. Stop it.
That's a bro moment. That being said, it was still a good game though. It was still a close game. Even though I made some bad plays, it's still a good game though.
Did Relly give up on knockout?
No.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that nigga play it in a minute.
He played it earlier before he did the second stream, I think.
Yeah, bro. When you was doing that stream, I was like, bro, I'm trying to play some Overwatch, bro. But you don't like it.
Oh, you're Nepo? Oh, the other team.
Oh, the seller.
No, he did one. You trying to change your name because the $10. Yikes! Yeah, that is tough. There was a way that I used to finesse them. Like, used to change my name for free back in the day.
Make a new account connected.
What if that account has stuff on it?
The account with stuff, just change the name because they connect accounts from the KO city to whatever software. Could do that.
But they got an Xbox, so you can't just create a new account and have your data on there.
Not EA. What's the brand, whatever?
Epic Games?
Okay, so all you gotta do is just disconnect the Epic Games because that's the name you see, and then connect it with the other Epic Games. So change the name. Because Epic Games, they charge you $10, right?
No, it was not Epic Games. It was Xbox.
Oh, Xbox. Oh, he just talking about his gamer tag.
Yeah.
Gamer tag. Yeah, I got it. Epic Games.
Oh my.
The name is on there is what Boomsies.
Yeah, you definitely have to pay. I used to remember you used to easily finesse them. You could finesse them for free, but I don't know if they do that anymore. This was like back in 2012.
It was a glitch though.
Yeah, it was like 2012, 2013 type.
Better go back in time.
Blue team takes the lead.
Oh, just smack that away from me, huh? Oh my goodness, that sprite ball is... Ooh.
Drink that Sprite ball, put it on my mouth.
Whoa.
I'm thirsty.
I'm gonna wait until it's... There you go.
Blue team is pulling way ahead. Blue team needs one more point to win the round. Blue team wins.
I'll tell you what, D-Mize, if you're still here, I'll tell you what. Next month, if you haven't changed it by now, I will help you change it. If you decide to decide a little longer, to stay a little longer.
Why are you bribing him to stay a little longer, Mr. Poe?
I'm just playing, bro.
Oh.
No, I'm not playing though. I would help him out, not because he's staying longer, but if they're still here, and in a month or so, I got him. Not in a month or so, but in a month, I got him. We get paid a little amount, and you know, it's $10. It's not something huge. Dang, I gave them the ball. Let me stop.
Seller tendencies, you know?
No.
Well, everyone got those.
Do be like that sometimes, indeed.
Out here looking like a general out here, boy.
Yeah. You're not gonna throw that at me? Why not? I know you see me too. Dang. You got me. Somebody else got me too. I don't know who that was. I need to see him. But I see the other person, Najia. Oh no, Najia. Oh, it looks like they got to you before I did. I got to them before I did, bro. Hello. You a little too aggressive there. Calm down. Hey. Your friend should have chilled out. He was moving mad. You moving mad too. Hate that sprite. Goodness gracious, that's to sabotage my plan. I'm gonna need that. Darn it! Who was that guy? I'm going after him. Hurry up. Oh. No. That man was chasing my teammate.
You might say something else.
No. Let's think of another word. But couldn't figure that out. I didn't go there in time. Oh dear. Not bad, not bad.
Blue team takes the lead. It's all time.
They said this is the right time to third party. They got me, indeed. They got me.
Three kids and we got it. Three kids and we got it.
Yes, please throw your mans. Throw your mans. Darn it.
Three kings and we got it.
I wanted y'all to throw your mans. Is this man coming behind me? You're done. You're done for. You're done. You should never came alone. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah. Yeah, don't come alone to me, man. I'm not that guy. Oh, you should have threw him. Throw him again. Throw him again. Throw him again. Throw him again. Group up and throw him again. That's why you going after my boy Wackolo? I'm about to go and give him backup. Let's go. He whooped him. Let's go. Oh, I didn't even know. Dang, y'all just pretty aggressive here. What's up, Childish? Say goodbye. You're done. You're done. You're done. Where's she at? I'm selling. Now they just running everywhere. No. 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 Darn it! I didn't know he still had a ball.
It's falling way behind.
I overstayed my welcome.
Gold team needs one more point to win the match.
Are you serious? I'm gonna just do this for you, because I'm over here selling like crazy. Oh my goodness. Get that ball. We got time. Oh no. He got me. I sold again. GG's.
Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
See. I'm definitely updated after this match.
PC or graphics card?
The controller. It wanted me to update it.
Oh damn.
I said it's up to date, I guess.
I've got my eye in the sky. Geosynchronous orbital telescope
Oh,
array.
freak is up to
trained
date.
directly on this next brawl, so I can give you the up to the millisecond play-by-play. Smile for the camera, baby.
Smile for the camera, baby.
Team KO. Round 1.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 24, 25. Oh, that's not one.
Blue team takes the lead.
I'm about to hit a whole month this
Oh my goodness.
Gold team is all way behind.
Get out of here. You overstayed your welcome. You overstayed your welcome. You overstayed your welcome. You overstayed your welcome. Dang, he got me. I forgot it was two people behind those things. They were just hiding over there chilling. I respect that. Next time, I'm about to visit. I'm about to come closer and visit. The next time, y'all. Oh, is that what we're doing? Oh, dang! I should have waited. All right, time to tee up. Time to tighten up. You're not getting that ball. I said you're not getting that ball. Dang it. His friend got it. Or his teammate. I do not like this football, bro. But it'll have to do for now. You get somebody. Told you I'm coming to your territory, bro.
Blue team takes the lead. Double KO.
So
if everyone is predicting a major event in 2012, it opens all these people up to another staged event by the government, which they will falsely accept as prophecy and go along with it. Think about it.
Hello?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, bro?
Blue team is
Who
pulling
that?
way ahead.
Who that?
What's up, Boom?
Oh. What's good, Mike? What's good, Kurt? I didn't notice your voice for a sec because I was playing the game.
Nah, you're chilling. I am laying in bed, so.
It's about that time. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just being a cult leader right now.
Really?
Boom. Do you want to join my cult?
You're cold?
Yeah.
I'm good. But I respect it though, I guess. If it's not bad. It's not like, you know.
He's joking.
No.
He's not.
You see, my cult believes in sacrifice, right? And believes in sustenance. My cult, we perform a ritual every night that allows fish to be easier to catch.
Okay.
This sounds like some paganistic shit, I'm not gonna lie.
And we also perform a ritual in which an eldritch god sucks one of my cult members into the void and then makes me stronger.
It makes you stronger?
Yeah.
So it sends you the powers after it's done
Yeah.
making it?
Yeah, basically the eldritch god is my bitch and gives me all the power.
It gives you what type of powers though?
Blue team needs 1 more point to win the match.
Makes my magic stronger. My weapons.
Feel it. So it's like a.
It's very apparent that I'm playing a video game.
Yeah, I realized that after
Right, I asked if you wanted to join my fucking cult.
yeah, I was like, oh, I'm good.
It's just your reaction was very genuine, and I was like, holy shit, does he think that he's actually leading a cult?
I mean, no, I actually believe he was leading one in the game. If he's not,
Nah, the game is literally all about leading cults. Like, that's the whole thing.
Oh,
it's
okay.
It's called Cult of the Lamb. It's basically like, think like, do you know what Binding of Isaac is?
I don't think so.
Basically, it's like a roguelike. So think like yeah, Dead Cells.
Think about it.
It's basically like
There's
you
no
die
better time
and
to
then
use
your
tyranny
progress
and
gets
extend
reset.
the government beyond its
Oh,
constitutional
okay.
There's
powers,
like
then
there's
when people are already expecting the end of the world. This
there's like
presupposed
stuff
belief
that
in an upcoming
like
apocalypse
stays over
pacifies people
time.
who could help
So this
stop
game,
it.
it's a roguelike, right? But the sort of like meta progression is what they call it. Like the stuff that goes in between each run is like you're playing Animal Crossing, but it's like cult Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay.
So you like sacrifice people to like, and you turn them into like demons, and you fucking like, yeah, you know,
It's
they
like-
do things for you, so you can like farm, and you have to feed them, and you have to make sure you take care of them, and you know, shit like that.
Is that like a new game or something, or is it been out or something?
It's been out for like a month or two. It's a fairly new game.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of new year. Like 2 months.
Yeah, it's been like a couple months. It's not like crazy new, but it's not old either.
Yeah, I respect that. Is it like does it have like a lot of like? Is it underrated or overrated type?
It depends what circles you're in. Like,
okay.
It's not like a mainstream game by any means, but it like if you like roguelikes and like you're a fan of roguelikes, then you pretty much heard of it. Just because of like the art style, and it was very popular when it was like announced. It's because it's like, oh, it's a cult game, and it's, you know, it's all like, cause it's all like cutesy and shit, but it's like demonic, so it's funny, cause it's like
juxtaposition.
Yeah. Thank you, Mikey, for using my favorite word.
Yep. Just so you didn't have to.
Fair enough. Do you want me to close the server, or what are you doing?
I was gonna give you something that I was working very hard to get you.
Okay. I'm here.
There you go, bud.
Whoa! It's nasty.
Yup.
It's not auto swing.
Oh, it's not auto swing anymore?
No, but it is very nice though. I appreciate it.
Fuck, man. Shows you how much of a boomer I am for fucking Terraria.
You're a boomer. What does that make me? The elderly?
You haven't been playing as long as I have. I've been playing a very, very long time.
I know, but I just meant age. If I'm a boomer, or if you're a boomer, then I'm like the elderly.
True.
Aquaji's got 1 foot in the grave. Goom's talking to us as a ghost. Goom, what's it like on the other side, bro?
It's very dry, indeed.
It's dry. Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you need? Some rain? Motherfucker, you need the crops to grow?
More
No, I think
like.
you're misconstruing what the dry means.
What, are you not getting any? Did you not get the 72 virgins you were promised? Like, fuck.
No, not that. It's more of,
Is it boring?
No, not boring. It's very, very, like, tedious and repetitive.
That makes sense. That honestly, if that is heaven, that would be, like, if there is a heaven, that would probably be what I would think it would be like.
You'd get bored after a while.
Yeah, cause like, bro,
Paradise is cool and all, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I like to think it's like the good place.
Yeah, I mean that's what I thought it would be as well, since it's promoted to be, you know, a good place.
No, that's a TV show. Boom.
Oh, you talking about a TV show?
Yeah, there's a TV show called The Good Place. It's about like, it's basically about the afterlife.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it's about like what their interpretation of like heaven is like, and it's about like people impersonating like angels and shit. It's interesting.
I like to think, not like the Mormon type shit, but I like to think that before you die, like your brain like slows down like an eternity, and you experience shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then I could lead a cult, Mikey.
I mean, if that's what you want to do in your afterlife, like you imagine like you get to live. Imagine like your brain's just like so fucking goated. You get to live in like any fictional universe, but you get to live there for like an eternity because your brain just like fucking.
That's what a Sekai is.
Yeah, like, that would be funny.
Goom.
Like
if
a
you could
VR
be in
headset?
any universe, if when you died, you went to any universe, what universe would you go to?
I'd definitely go to I'll go to can it be like anime too?
Yeah. Like any universe.
Oh, okay. I'd definitely go to some chill anime like place, because I don't want to go where there's powers, because somebody's bound to get clapped and the civilians are first. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not trying to be one of them. Like, if I'm not getting the powers they get, I don't want to go, bro. I'm good. I don't even want to watch it.
You might not be like main character level, but you'll get some powers.
Like, what type of powers are we talking about? Because there's some scales over there. I'm not trying to get Yamcha powers. You get so I would have want that now.
Who's gonna have the highest power level in the effort? Aqours finna get like Bulma level.
That's tough, bro.
The highest he can do is power up. Just do some power ups.
What was that one dude who fucking was like a suicide bomber in fucking Dragon Ball?
I think. Oh, you talking about that little white kid?
Yeah.
I forgot his name. That's dope. That dude is not gonna lie. He only did one move and it didn't work. That's dope.
It's like Tien's friend or whatever.
Yeah, I think he was like Tien's bud or something.
Oh man, you can't. Damn.
That's dope.
Mikey, it's 4:10. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed, bro.
I was supposed to go to bed 2 hours ago.
I just realized it's 4. Dang. Didn't even know that.
Nah, I leave it. I'll leave it. It's fine.
Honestly, dude, I'm probably only gonna try to get some sleep tonight.
Okay. I mean, if you want me to, I can turn it off.
Oh. Yeah, turn it off.
Okay.
Let's not, like...
3, 2, 1. Alright. Good night, boyos. It was fun.
Alright, man. You guys take it easy.
Blue team takes the lead. It's all tied up. Blue team takes the lead. It's all tied up.
I'll talk to you later, bro.
Alright, broski. Have a good night.
Yeah, you
Double KO. Blue team is falling way behind. Knockout frenzy. Gold team needs one more point to win the match.
Should've threw it at him, darn it.
Gold team wins.
that's gonna motivate me more. Fear to put the fear in me is gonna might stop me for a while, but eventually.
You're tuned to 괶ᴅ Pirate Radio, the station your parents don't want you listening to. As if they weren't brawling in the streets when they were young. Stay cool, babies.
Sometimes you just want to get past it to make yourself better. Love.
Well, one more game. Then I'm
You can shake fear, but love will keep you going.
Team KO. Round 1.
Multi-ball.
Blue team takes the lead.
Somebody behind you. Darn it.
Multi-ball.
It's all tied up.
Darn it. What is going on here? Are you alright? I think now Nadia is. No, we all done for.
Gold team takes the lead.
Got it. That was a crazy lag. That was a lag that I would. I don't know. It's like that much.
Multi-ball. Multi-ball.
Pass me another one. Pass me another one.
Gold team is pulling way ahead.
Not looking good. Ain't looking too good right now. I'm gonna need you to throw your friend at me, please. I'm gonna need that. Throw your friend. I'm gonna need him. Throw him. I need him. I need him.
Gold team needs one more point to win the round. Gold team wins.
Listen, I need you. They called me. They called me a clown. Dang. That's a little hurtful. I might have to go crazy on you. Then I'll turn my into the. I don't know what the freak I was saying right there. I gotta clutch up. This is my last game. Before I go. At least have the decency.
Gold team takes the lead. It's all tied up. Blue team takes the lead.
Multi-ball.
Dang, we got fucked. Oh no, I hate when they do that.
Gold team takes the lead.
Darn it, I didn't see that dude there. He came out of nowhere. He got me. Multi-ball. I'm about to go. I'm about to. Oh, I got you, bro. To go off on you. Oh no, I can't really do that, especially now with these people here.
Multi-ball.
There's how many of them? Come here. Yeah, he's done for, you know that, right? Dang, that dude saw me. I'd rather not go. I'd rather get this ball right here. What? The other friend was right there. Darn it!
Gold team takes the lead. Gold team needs one more.
Oh, they up by one. Oh no, they up by two, they up by three, they winning. Ah! Darn it, man. They were too good. Too good, and I was too trash. I should have done a better job with the teamwork, but it's okay. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. GG's. May the force be with you all.